7:08 already right here on today's Hit Music. It is Q92. Christian, Lauren, Jake here with you on your Wednesday morning. Thank you for having us on. Thank you for streaming us at Q92radio.com. And thank you if you have us on right now at Facebook, YouTube, or X, where we are streaming live right now. Appreciate you guys being with us. 330-450-9292 is a phone number. The text line, 330-269-9292. Coming up this hour, we got passes to the Akron Haunted Schoolhouse and Laboratory. That's this hour. Listen for the cue to call for that 8 o'clock hour. It is a Q92 Ghost Ride finalist hour in the 8 o'clock hour. We'll be talking to our friends at the Hall of Fame and a Your Call Wednesday, 9 o'clock hour. Sherridsville Hill of Horror featuring the Evil Elementary and Knife Hill Terror Trail. For those of you watching this morning, we are going to have another opportunity for you to become a finalist for the Ghost Ride. If you just simply like and interact with our live video on Facebook, YouTube, or X, you could possibly become a finalist on the final day to become one. This is it. We got today with us, with Nicolina, with Keller, and with Ryan tonight. We call the grand prize winner tomorrow morning. So all that coming up for you guys. Appreciate you starting your day with us. We are off and running. It's 9 after 7. It's Rema and Selena Gomez. It's Calm Down on Q92. Small fee might be in your future. Good morning, people. How are you this morning? We are here in the studio, in the spooky studio.
Yes.
How's everybody's Wednesday going so far? You guys good? We're just checking in with you while the song is playing. Hopefully you're having a good start to your Wednesday. Everything's going all right. Hi, how are you?
This week has gone really fast, side note.
You think?
Yeah.
I wish it did.
I know it's a pump the breath. Well, you've had a week.
I have. It's been an interesting week for me so far. I'm actually thinking about taking one of my pills pretty soon.
Yeah.
Starting to not feel so great.
Aw.
That's why we have the stuff.
Yeah, we've got the whole line of medicine bottles.
Might be time to pop one. Make sure we're okay for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
But yeah, good morning to all you guys. Appreciate you guys checking on the show. Good morning to all of you. Hope you're having a good day. Like I said, Ghost Ride for you guys. So if you're in here right now, be sure you like the live video feed and interact with us in the comments. So you do that, and at the end of the show, we'll pick one of you. So getting ready to take no, I took that yesterday.
No, it's not that.
You know, I have a kidney stone right now.
Yes, that's why he wasn't here yesterday. He came in yesterday morning, guys.
Yeah, if you were listening at like 5:30, you heard me talk, and then I was just gone.
Yeah, I got that text, and I was like, on my way to the station, I was like, uh-oh.
I still got my bracelet on from the hospital. I don't know why, but
I was gonna say, why do you?
I don't. I just didn't realize I didn't take it off.
Right.
All right. So I'll take that off now. Hi from Goshen Valley.
Ooh.
Hello, Danielle. The Ghost checking in. I like that a lot. Good morning to you.
Benji hopes you're feeling better.
I am a little bit. I just in the past 10 minutes I've started to get an but I got stuff this time, so we're good. I'm on 2 meds. My 3rd med comes in today. I go get, and I got to see a urologist. And let's hope we pass this bad boy. 4 millimeters. It's 4 millimeters.
It's a biggie boy. It is.
It's in there, and when it moves, it's not fun. But a lot of you have experienced that before in your lives. I'm sure you know. Not the first one. People have been even messaging me and stuff, talking about, you know what I mean? What about going through it? It's not fun. It's just not fun.
No.
But with modern medicine and great painkillers, here I am. So we're off and running here. We're going to go back on a talk here in about a minute, but thought we'd check in, say good morning to you guys. Thank you for checking in with us. And we'll be back. We'll talk to you guys in a little bit when the songs are playing again. We'll check in from time to time. Bye. Love you. I had like a list of things you don't realize you do that annoy your neighbors. And I was going through a list. It's pretty standard. It's a lot of things that I think we've all experienced neighbors doing, or we've even maybe done ourselves.
Right, for sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like mowing your lawn late at night or early in the morning. Letting your dogs go in the neighbor's yard and poop, and you know what I mean? Not taking care of that or not cleaning up the poop.
Yeah.
Things like letting your kids play in the street all day. Going overboard for holidays.
That's my yard. Mind your business.
Tree debris or grass debris, not, putting the grass clippings out in the street or letting your leaves go into your neighbor's yard or raking them into your neighbor's yard. Things like that.
Yeah.
Parking issues. People who park on the street and other people don't like it or not allowed to do it, but they do it anyway. Basic stuff. And it got me thinking, like, doesn't mean you don't like your neighbors.
Right.
But what is something your neighbor does that annoys you or you don't like, you wish they didn't do? Again, that's necessary. You might hate your neighbors. I get it. But you might not hate them at all. But they do this one thing. You're like, yeah, I really wish you guys didn't do that. like mine is just because I'm an introvert.
Yeah.
I wish they wouldn't be outside when I pull in to talk to me.
That's funny.
When I pull in, I just want to go in my house.
Oh, I
know. It has nothing to do. They're lovely. I have great neighbors on both sides.
I know that, but you're similar here. Like, don't talk to me. I just want to leave.
Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to talk to anybody. I just want to go. I want to get in I just pulled in. I just got home. I want to just, I'm going to get the mail, and I said like, oh, I'll pull in. They'll laugh because we'll pull in, and you'll hear. I'll go, oh, if one of them's outside, like,
are your windows ever down?
Here we go. No, I'm not like that rude. And I have great neighbors on both sides. Awesome. It has nothing to do with them as persons. It has to do with me being a weirdo and not wanting to associate with humans.
Yeah, I don't mind that. We have awesome neighbors on our one side. Like, we're very good friends with them. Our kids babysit, house sit. We just got done fish sitting yesterday for them. They're amazing. We could not ask for better neighbors.
You could.
Everybody else, like, they're fine. Like, we don't talk to all of our neighbors all of the time, but if we see them, it's like, hello,
Yeah.
There's one neighbor though in particular, and it's not even anything that they do that gets on my nerves. I'm perplexed by it. Both he and his wife have to pull into the garage backwards. They have
Does he have a truck?
to back in.
Dodge Ram.
Oh my God, I think he does.
Yeah, sounds about right.
It's a truck, but I don't know what make it is. I'm going to look today.
Either an F-150 or a Dodge Ram.
They are so nice, but I cannot figure out why we have to make it a point to back in. It perplexes me. It has for years. I don't know.
Diggs, anything your neighbor does that annoys you?
I don't think we have the time for that.
Well, wow, look at you. Let's unpack that bag.
Right.
I mean, honest. So obviously your neighbors do things that you don't like.
Well, not so more anymore. We put a stop to it, but call the cops on me would be something I would appreciate you not do.
Why did you get the
on you?
What would you be doing?
When we were like elementary school, we were riding those Fisher Price Jeeps in the street. Those like.
Oh, Power Wheels.
Like
Power Wheels. That's what they were.
Yeah.
Pow, Power Wheels.
Yeah,
Power makes it go.
Yeah, we rode those in our cul-de-sac because they go faster on concrete. And the cops came and said that was a motorized vehicle and we had to have a license. We had to have a license.
You got pulled over when you were like 6?
No, we weren't pulled over. The cops came to the house when we were in school and they talked to my mom.
Oh.
And then they came for a motorized scooter, longboarding without a helmet. That's not against the law. The cops came for that.
Neighbor?
Yeah.
Called the cops on all these things on you guys as kids.
Yeah. He claimed that he was worried for our safety, but really he just wanted to cause trouble. And then eventually we were fed up with it and we told the cops this guy is not, okay in the head and he is doing this on purpose. And then the cops went back to talk to him and cops never came again. And the guy hasn't spoken to us in over 10 years.
Wow, that's a long time to silent treatment someone.
Yeah,
that's
really
impressive. That's dedicated hate. So,
like, why do people have to be that way? I don't understand. Like, why can't people mind the business?
it's impossible for some people.
I mean, if
I can do it.
If I really thought someone was in danger, if it was a situation where I could go over and just be like, you guys be careful, or like, to me, it's not my job to tell you that you need a helmet on. It's your parents' job. And if they're okay with you not wearing a helmet,
Right.
that's their right as parents. You know what I mean? Like, it's none of my business.
I understand.
But I don't understand why people feel the need to overstep.
A lot of people do.
Like,
I mean,
where does that
just
entitlement come from? I don't know.
Their parent. Probably their parent. I don't know. $7:21 right here on today's hit music. It is Q92. Christian here with you. Lauren here with you. Jake here with you. Hope you guys are having a good start to your Wednesday morning. Halfway through a work week. There's nothing wrong with that. Like I said, I am back. Feel okay-ish.
Yeah.
Okay-ish. I might be popping a pill here soon. Not gonna lie to you guys. I gotta tell you, I got very lucky on some things yesterday. Not coming in here and having an attack from a kidney stone. The driving home with a kidney stone attacking you is hell.
I bet.
On a 40-minute drive. Just hell. And I swear to you, I hit every red light. Red lights, I didn't even know were there.
You should have expected that. It's always when you've got to get home right away.
Like, got home. I was like, I'm going to try to lay down. Laid down. Couldn't lay down without pain. Stood up. That hurt. Sit down. That hurt. Walked. That hurt. Finally, Jamie was like, do you want to go to the emergency room? I said, yes. Because I knew what it was. And I didn't want to be that guy that walks into an emergency room and self-diagnoses himself, because I'm sure nurses and hospitals are like, oh, here we go.
No, I know that. But
Yes,
I think
doctor.
you've already had one, so you could kind of be like, this is similar, just so you know.
I was like, it's the exact same thing. So, I don't know what, by the grace of whatever, but I walked in an emergency room and there was no one even in the waiting room. No one.
That was in the O?
Yeah. Yeah, that was Mercy and Boardman.
Nice.
And went in there and
see, God had mercy on you in that moment.
They got me in bed, took a urine sample, all that, and I'm just laying there. And I literally was the guy. If you walked by my room,
were you moaning?
Oh,
you were the moaner.
I was on my side. I was on both sides. I was just trying to get comfy. Nothing worked.
Oh no!
And they came in. They're like, "So what's the problem?" I'm like, "What do you think the problem is?"
Right.
I talked through all that, and it was just funny because Jamie, I had no idea, knew so much of my medical history. She's just spouting off everything to the doctor.
That's what we do. It's our job.
Jesus. I do. I was like,
Yeah.
I have that. He has type 2 diabetes. His father there's heart problems in his family. His father died of a heart attack. I was like, all right. All right. But they need to know that stuff.
Yes, they do.
And
It's important.
yeah, so. And they finally brought the painkiller. I told you I got fentanyl.
Which like blows my
how
mind.
much pain I was in. I didn't ask for it.
I didn't know they prescribed that. That's how ignorant I am.
Did. And I got to tell you, it helped. It helped very much. When it wore off, though, they wouldn't give it to me again. I had a different painkiller after that.
Well, they just gave it to you to like knock it down a notch and then gave you follow-up meds.
It knocked it on its ass.
Like you felt good?
Yeah, like I felt then like my body had been through something, but it was more of a pressure than a pain, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
And
you stopped moaning. That's probably why they gave it to you. They're like, give him the fentanyl.
It doesn't matter.
He's moaning.
Shut up, room 23, please. Please shut up, room 23. Is he sick or making porn? What's happening in there? So then they gave me something else the second time, which helped. But man, we got a CAT scan. And then they came back like, you have a kidney stone. It's 4 millimeters. I'm like, I don't know what that means. That's small, big, tiny. I don't know.
Fairly large. Get out a ruler.
They said they get the really bad ones are 8.
Okay, but still, those are ones. Don't they have that technique where they go in and like it's like ultrasound, like ultrasonic, and it helps break them up a little bit so they're not as big to pass?
I think so, but you know how they go up through there? They go up through the hole of your wiener.
Mm-hmm.
That's the entrance point to go. So yeah, and that's not off the table. So we gotta like pass. I gotta go see a urologist. If it doesn't pass in a certain amount of time, then your boy would have to go in and they'd have to go do that thing. We'd be scarred for life, literally and mentally.
Scap. Lots of people have had it before.
Not by choice.
No, of course. Nobody's like.
We all went to college.
Yeah.
So that's the deal on that. I forgot I got to make a urologist appointment today after the show.
Yeah. Well, I could tell, man. You were just gone. It was like, first of all, I have a question to ask you. Well, maybe I shouldn't ask you on air.
I don't care.
Did you take the trash bag out?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
I was vomiting.
I came in. Your headphones were still on the counter. The trash was taken out.
I had a 40-minute.
What happened here?
I had a 40-minute drive. I had been dry heaving.
I wondered.
I had nothing in my car. I had to have something in my car in case I had to throw up.
Yeah.
The
fan was on, so I knew you were really.
No, it was. It got real bad real fast. I was like, nope, I'm leaving.
Poor thing.
I'm leaving. Someone said, Christian, it's okay to cry, especially that kind of pain. We've talked about it before because I have one. This is my second, unfortunately. Yay, lucky me. But I know people. I put a message on Facebook about it yesterday, and I remember a lady commented just last night. I've had 4 children. I'd rather do that than have my kidney stone again.
Wow.
You know what I mean? There's no way not to moan with a kidney stone. It doesn't matter how tough you are, someone said.
So, see, that should make you feel better.
Had kidney stones for the first time this summer. Worst pain I ever had, Christian. Mine was 7 millimeters. Oh, yours was.
Oh, wow.
I'm 4. You're 7.
Ugh. I felt bad. I knew you'd end up telling everybody, but like that was yours to tell. So it just was like, well, Christian wasn't feeling good, so he'll be back.
And then it's so funny. I go in there, I think, whatever, but I pee normal.
Yeah.
They're like, one of the signs, and she's looking up everything. She's looking up every symptom, everything. It's like, one of the signs is pink pee. Like, I'm fine.
You haven't had that?
Literally after she says that I go to pee, looks like strawberry lemonade.
Ew.
I'm like, did you wish that? How did you do that?
Think that into existence?
Because I peed before you said that, and it was fine.
Yeah.
And I was,
Why is it? Because that stone roughs things up?
I don't have any idea. I don't ask questions. I just do what I'm told.
You literally have like a little stone just tumbling around in there.
Oh, and when it moves, sweet sassy molasses.
Well, I know that
they can't explain the pain to you guys.
It's got to move, but I know that they're making you pee more.
I'm gonna get it today. It wasn't in yesterday at my pharmacy.
Is it like a diuretic?
I don't know. But I know I have a painkiller. I have a nausea pill.
Yeah.
And today I'll be picking up the Flomax.
Yeah.
To make me go more.
Yeah.
So the next day or two, I might be going to pee a lot.
We're gonna be
tomorrow. I'll be hopefully if it comes in.
We can take bathroom breaks at the same time because you know I pee a lot.
I had 3 kids via C-section. I'd rather do that all over again than have another kidney stone. Someone said. Yeah. No, I don't. I'm not gonna pretend to know what childbirth feels like. But I can only assume that a kidney stone is the male's closest thing. I had the shockwave surgery to break it up.
Okay, how was that? Was it painful? Were you glad you did it?
Hope they knock you out for that.
Because Christian may have to do that if he can't pass the stone on his own.
So, a pee's back to normal color.
Oh, that's a positive thing.
Yeah.
I noticed you have your water, your C4, your Start. You kind of look like me now. You're starting to bring in multiple beverages.
Like, drink the whiter pops, not the darker sodas. That's the sugar-free. I asked about these drinks. I'm like, should I not drink them? They're like, to be honest, like, that's out there. She's like, we don't really have a rhyme or reason.
Right.
She's like, it's not like, you drink an energy drink, boom, you're going to get a kidney stone. She's like, it's not like everyone's body's different. Pain pill and 2 beers. You'll be good for hours, someone says on the text line. Yeah, could be. I got sports coming up right after Katy Perry, I Kissed a Girl on Q92.
That's what I'm saying. You got to find somebody else to go with if you want to take him.
I don't know. I'm like, I don't know, man. I feel like too young. Again, this isn't a fight, just discussion.
Right.
I think she just wants to dress him up really cute.
Of course she does, and she totally can. But what if
I'm with you.
What if he was your door greeter? Do you guys get trick or treaters?
That's the thing. We live in condos.
Yeah, but can't you just take your chair down into like the cul-de-sac and have a bowl of candy for the kids in your?
I just don't think anybody walks around there. We're not like in a neighborhood. We're not like in a we're off a road.
Last year?
Was I there last year for Halloween?
Okay, hold on. Can you take him over to like Justin's?
I could.
Well, I'm just saying. Then she could have him dressed up, and you could help pass out candy there, so everybody sees this cute little costume.
I would have more. I would be better with that.
Right, and then he has all of his cousins. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but they're probably gonna go out there, friends.
Well, that's fine.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I just feel like and I'm not doing it. If you want to walk him house to house, I'll stand at the end of the driveway.
It stinks that she doesn't have somebody to like walk with him in the stroller, not take him door to door necessarily, but just so people can see how cute he is.
Yeah, no, I know.
What's his costume? Do you know?
I have no idea. I have no idea.
My daughter was the traditional pumpkin, this was 17 years ago. So,
but if I did that, would that throw you off a little bit?
Probably.
Jake, would that throw you off?
We'd probably close the door and Tony would be like, what's this dude doing?
I mean, at least I had a baby, I guess. But at least
at least you had a child.
Okay, it's his baby. Was he really walking around the neighborhood trying to get candy for his...
It'd be more odd if you just came and rang my doorbell without a kid.
I would wonder where you got the baby from.
That's fair. That's not his baby. That is not his baby.
What's his birthday?
Something is wrong here. So I don't know. Would that screw you guys up if I came to your door with a 6-month-old saying trick or treat? Would that be weird to you? Because I think it would be damn weird. Dress him up and take not daughter around the neighborhood. I don't know if she'd want to go trick or treating with her not father.
Yeah, Carrie.
6-month-old. As a teenager, if she was younger, yes. But teenager, you get to those years, you're too cool. You know what I mean? You don't want to be embarrassed.
I know, but if you've got your baby brother, they could do a costume together. That'd be kind of cute.
My daughter is 17 and she still goes trick or treating. I know high school kids still do all that.
Oh yeah, my daughter wants to. My son and my daughter both, and they're 15 and 17.
You should absolutely take your baby trick or treating, dress him up, but that's half the fun. I'm all for dressing him up, taking him maybe somewhere, taking him to see his grandma, or like you said, maybe over his uncles.
Yeah.
Yes, you can, Christian. I took my son at 6 months, but I also had my 4 other children.
See, to me, that's different.
He had a blast looking at everyone's costumes. See, that's I don't have any other children. It'd just be me and the 6-month-old going to your house saying trick or treat when you know damn well the kid cannot enjoy.
And everyone in the neighborhood's going to think you stole a kid.
Yeah. Candy is expensive nowadays. I'm tempted to get back out there and get the candy myself.
Right? It is expensive.
That's fair. If kids can't say trick or treat, they don't need to be trick or treating. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, all he can do is go.
I disagree. I don't think that's a good rule of thumb, only because you have kids that are 2 and 3 years old. They can still have candy and have fun dressing up in a costume, but you might have kids that are nonverbal. You might have kids that are just a little, slow on speech. I don't know. I don't know if I'd use that rule of thumb, but they should probably be able to say mama and dada first.
Something.
Yeah.
If I came to your house trick-or-treating this Halloween. It was just me and my 6-month-old son. Would that be weird to you, or would you be like, hey?
Or like Jake said, you're going to be like, is that his kid?
Like, this is weird. There's a weird dude walking around with a baby. I don't like it. This is not a.
I do want to do that.
I have never done the axe throwing, although a lot of people have.
Yeah.
I know that's a thing a lot of bars have. People have done. I have not.
I don't know if regular bars have that in there. It's not a good idea.
You're right. I'm not going to say that you're wrong. Jake, you ever been axe throwing?
No.
Wouldn't have shocked me if you said yes.
I know. Actually, I would have. I'm a little surprised he didn't say yes.
Add that to your inflatable.
Ooh, that's a
No,
liability.
that could be deadly.
The
Star's
insurance-
dad wants to.
Really?
He wants to get a trailer and make a trailer.
Like a mobile?
Yeah, because it's been done before by one guy.
I'll tell you
All
what.
right,
I know
good
people
idea,
that have.
Daddy David.
I know people.
Axes in the
Please-
axes in the RV.
Please don't ever say Star's dad again. Could you please just say Daddy David whenever you're referring to him?
Yeah, Daddy David wants to make a mobile truck trailer axe throw game for me.
There you go.
That'd be awesome. He sounds super
Just keep
helpful.
it away from the inflatables.
Right. Yeah, you don't want to pop one
Yeah,
here.
like, oh, there goes the slide again.
Yeah.
Hello, who is this?
Hi, good morning. This is Jennifer. How are you, Christian?
Oh, you know, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm thinking about popping a pill, but I'm okay.
Okay, I got a story for you.
All right.
Okay. In 2019, I went into the hospital. I had a kidney stone on my left kidney. I was in the hospital. They did a CAT scan. So the ear doctor comes back in and he's like, yeah, you got a kidney stone, but I want to show you this. Look at your right kidney. And I said, I don't know what's that. He says, you have a staghorn calculus kidney stone the size of a golf ball.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
On my right kidney. So that year I had 8 surgeries. I almost died because I became septic.
Oh.
I spent a week in the hospital, inherited an infectious disease doctor. My one surgery to start out that staghorn calculus, they had to go through my back.
Oh my
Put a nephrostomy tube in me. It was a 2-part surgery. Put a nephrostomy tube, then wheel me into surgery. And you know what the cause of all that was?
What?
I had an overactive parathyroid gland that was throwing both types of the kidney stones that you could get. It was like the perfect storm.
Oh my goodness, you poor thing.
How much pain? How are you able to function?
Well, I'm thankful to be here because, like I said, I became septic.
That's very dangerous.
And that's very, very dangerous.
Yes.
I spent, I had a kidney stone, but they couldn't operate. because I was septic. So I had that. Let me tell you, that was like $20,000 worth of medication in a week.
Good Lord. Hey, your deductible that
Yeah.
year, huh?
Thank God for insurance.
Right.
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh, I'm glad. I said you get your deductible that year, didn't you?
So is that the biggest one you've heard thus far?
That's pretty big.
Yeah.
Golf
I think
ball
you
wins.
just took the cake. Yep.
Well, I'm glad you're okay.
Oh, thank you so much.
Uh-huh.
But I sympathize because, yes, I know that pain.
Oh, it is. You can't do anything.
No.
All right.
No.
Thank you so
No.
much.
Thank
Thank you for the call. Appreciate it. Text messages. They had to knock me out, but it wasn't bad at all. I was allowed to go back to work the next day. Yeah, if they're going to do that, I would have knocked me out too. I have a feeling this stone will pass while Christian is at work in the bathroom. He's going to come out with a big old smile.
Well, if you hear me come back on air by myself, that's probably what happened.
Yeah. I had an 11 millimeter kidney stone while pregnant, so they couldn't do the laser process. I was dying.
That's so awful.
Did you keep the stone? I haven't passed it yet. I didn't.
Did you keep your last one?
I don't even know when it came out.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I don't even know when it came out. I must have passed it. I have had kidney stones since I was 5 years old. I'll be 51 next week. I've had lithotripsy 22 plus times, and it's a lot better than actually having the physical surgery. To have one removed, which I've also had, kidney stones are extremely painful, and I would rather have children any day, triplets at all. Yeah, it's not good. My daughter had a 10 millimeter kidney stone 10 years ago. They used the sound waves, ultrasonic waves to bust it up, and it was not painful for her. My daughter did say she felt like she had a bruise afterwards.
I mean, I'd take that over having to physically pass a stone that big, right?
I would think, right?
Right.
Christian, if you have to get your stone blown up, they put you in a tub of water. What? Put you to sleep. What? You don't feel nothing till you have to go back to the doctor and they take the stone out of you. I just passed 5 stones in 4 days 2 weeks ago. They're no fun. You're right. The pain is everywhere.
It's awful.
I-
Poor people.
Text message. I wouldn't wish kidney stones on my worst enemy. Easily worse than my labor pains. See that? See that? It is pretty crazy. I don't get it, but it is what it is. Hey, we got some traffic here for you.
It's a Q92 morning traffic alert. Let's see whose morning commute is officially screwed.
Yeah, absolutely. We are getting reports that there is a 13-minute delay on I-77 North, starting at mile marker 112, ending at mile marker 116. So it's about a 4-mile delay. They are not citing that this is an accident. They're calling it just a traffic slowdown. So I'm not sure what's causing it. But nonetheless, if you're headed up 77 North and you're in the Schuylkill area, Portage Street area, and you're running into that, you might want to find an alternate route because there is a big delay there.
So if you're heading that way, be advised, if you can avoid that, you don't want to be slowed down, maybe avoid it, if you will. Still to come this hour, Akron Haunted House, Schoolhouse, and Laboratory to give away. Listen for the cue to call. That's coming up right now. It's Dua Lipa. Don't start now. It's 7:42. It's Q92.
There's white noise, there's gray noise, there's, all kinds. Like, we have a sound machine. We get it from Amazon. Our kids have ones even now in their own room. My daughter always falls asleep to the ocean.
I have found a 12-hour YouTube of summer crickets and frogs. It is fantastic, and the screen gets dark. That's what happened at the baby video on YouTube I watched. The screen got dark.
Very nice.
It was a very dim screen. Like, you could, honestly, it was barely enough light to, see what you're doing around the bedroom.
That's nice.
You know, a lot of you adults using those as well, huh? Or for your children. See, I was usually a TV just on guy. Put on a movie. I got made fun of because I like to fall asleep. I used to. I'm not allowed now. I like to fall asleep to war movies.
That's like me falling asleep to Cops. Tony can't wrap his mind around it. He's like, I'll walk in the bedroom and you'll be sound asleep. And you'll hear the cops and they'll be like, get down on the ground. It's like, how do you fall asleep to that? I'm like, I don't know.
It's like, who falls asleep to Saving Private Ryan?
Exactly. And they're all like,
I do.
yeah.
I put on a lot of war movies. I'll put on documentaries of World War II to fall asleep.
Right.
I'm not allowed to watch them no more.
No.
She's a light sleeper.
I get
She
that,
claims
then.
that I'm deaf and take the TV too
Me-
high.
Yeah.
And when you hear
Same.
explosions and you hear guns, and
Yeah.
I can understand that might not, to the normal person, be ideal sleeping conditions to hear the sounds of war at night. So I guess this is funny. But anytime like she's in another room or out of town or whatever, I'm like,
Crank it.
let's go. World War II, Doc. Good
Yep.
night. Well, it's like, and then Blitzkrieg started. All these explosions. And I'm just like, oh,
That's your white noise.
my white noise is war, apparently.
Yeah.
I know. Do you use anything now or you just go to sleep?
Yeah, we have a sound machine.
You actually both use it.
Yeah, I mean it's in our room. We sleep in the same room.
Not all married people do.
I know, but we do.
Jake, what do you do?
I don't do anything.
Just silence,
Just silence.
lights out.
Lights out, night night.
I don't know if I could do that.
No.
Even if when I lived at home, I had a fan.
Like literally lights out, no TV, no.
Well, I'll watch my phone. Like I'll watch like YouTube videos or like TV on my phone for like a little bit, then I'll go to bed. But like I don't keep anything on
Oof.
the whole time.
Yeah, I don't know if I could do that.
Oof.
Then every creak and every sound, I would be like, oh, what's that?
Ooh, I don't know if I could do that. Wow, I would try that on a dare just to see if I could do it. If I can't sleep, I'm always put on a horror movie. Relaxes me.
Happy Halloween.
We've got Akron Haunted Schoolhouse and Laboratory tickets to give away. You can win a pair right now. Just be caller number 10 at 330-450-9292. Caller 10. You're going to win yourself a pair of tickets to the Akron Haunted Schoolhouse and Laboratory right here on Q92.
Ed.
I told you off air that my grandmother used to tell us the story about her dream. And it would happen for a couple years before she passed away. She died when she was 100. My grandfather was a Methodist minister. And her dream
Amen.
multiple times, like this would happen a couple times a week. Like that's how frequent this happened for a few years. She would have the dream that he was climbing the steps up to their big long front porch. And when he reached the top, he'd ring the doorbell. When she was coming to the door, she could see his silhouette in the door frame holding his Bible, and he was coming to get her. Like it freaked me the crap out the first time. I said to my mom when we got in the car, I was like, is she gonna die? Is this like him like coming to get her to take her? Like, but she felt so at peace and so at ease that when this dream would happen, like it almost made her happy that it did because she would see him.
He was like, come with me.
Yeah, but she didn't go for like 3 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
he was trying to kidnap her.
well, you said that's not what you said off air.
Well, you know.
They died like 22 years apart, so he was probably like, this is taking forever. Let's go, woman.
Yeah.
My sweet, sensitive,
Sure.
caring.
Finally died
Morning
20
show
years
host.
later. Oh, so soon? Thank you so much for finally listening.
I'm only laughing because she lived a very long, wonderful life. She really did. So actually, she probably would laugh too at this.
My grandpa passed last year, a couple months ago. I was napping and my brother was coming over. This is from the text line.
Okay.
In my dream, my grandpa was there and he told me to tell my brother he said hi and to tell my grandma that she is stubborn and don't be afraid to ask for help. He was wearing a green and red shirt with a soda label on it. My brother showed up and was wearing a green and red shirt with Mountain Dew on it. I was floored.
Yeah. Why do you gotta go scary?
Now that's contact.
Okay, it
To
is
me,
contact,
that's
but it's not
contact.
alien scary.
No, but to me, that's real contact.
You need like the ghost theme song, not.
Someone says dreams are considered contact.
Well, of course they are. Yes, I would agree
All right.
with that.
Q92.
Finally, a little bit of sunshine mixing with clouds during your Wednesday. That should help warm us up to a high near 60 degrees. Overnight, clouds thickening up and on the increase. Our low in the middle 40s. I am Mark J. Weather from News 5.
And the winner is Happy Halloween.
Q92, hello, who is this?
Dino.
Where are you calling from this morning?
Auburn.
All right, well, congratulations. You're caller number 10. You're the winner.
All right, sweet.
Congrats. You just scored yourself a pair of tickets to the legendary Akron Haunted Schoolhouse and Laboratory on Triplet Boulevard. You're going to enjoy 7 floors of terrifying sights, sounds, and scares. They're celebrating 50 seasons of scare this year. Just tell everybody your favorite station that made you a winner.
Q92.
I'm right there with Jake. Soup is not a choice I'll make. If I'm sick, chicken noodle soup, but that's about it.
Oh, no. No, like, how can you, Jake, I'm going to have to make you some really good soup this summer or this winter to like win you over.
Possible?
Yes, potato soup with bacon and cheddar cheese.
Come on, don't
That's
give him
not
potato
chili.
soup.
Chili.
Chili's not soup.
It
Chili
is.
is not a
It
soup.
falls into that category.
It's
I make a
soup adjacent.
lasagna soup. Do you like lasagna?
Yeah, but I would never eat that in a soup form.
But listen, you do cheesy yum, and it's like ricotta cheese and mozzarella cheese and Parmesan cheese, and you put it in the bottom of the bowl, and you put the hot soup over it, and it's like this stringy, cheesy. Oh, it's so good. So good with an Italian breadstick or some
I
crusty
would eat
French
the
bread.
breadstick.
Maybe the breadstick.
Maybe the breadstick.
You two are the most basic eaters.
You could say bitch.
I know, but I don't like to.
All right.
It's a dirty word.
Sweet and sour's where it's at. F soy sauce. I'm with you, Christian, from Jim Guy. Jim Guy, an early riser, checking in past 7. I love it. Jim Guy, every day to the gym.
I know.
That's why we call him Gym Guy.
We've talked about it before because you're like, you miss some of the guys that, the early risers that I know.
Yeah. Does Jake like Olive Garden?
Yes and no. I get they don't want me to order off the kids menu anymore, so I can't.
What did you order off the kids menu?
I think like the pizza or something, or usually I just get like a side of mozzarella sticks.
You don't like pasta?
I do, but never at a restaurant.
Never at a restaurant? Oh,
No.
you're not that guy, are you?
Yeah.
It's not authentic enough.
No, it's not. I think it's maybe too authentic. I don't know.
Oh.
Oh, you want like SpaghettiOs?
No, I don't know. I don't know. It just tastes
Don't knock
different.
SpaghettiOs.
No, listen. There's a place for SpaghettiOs and
Except,
meatballs.
no, not with meatballs. My son likes them with meatballs. It's so gross.
All right, now we're done with this. I prefer wonton soup when I'm sick because of the ginger in it.
No, that's a good idea. To calm your stomach.
Green pepper soup is the best.
Yeah, that would be good. Stuffed pepper.
Olive Garden is overrated. Listen, I don't think it's the top, but I do get a little offended the way some of you poop on it.
I know. Their salad and breadsticks
All
is mwah. Chicken gnocchi soup. That's my son's favorite, and I make it at home. So good.
Y'all act like you came over here from Sicily yesterday,
I know.
and you're like, oh, it's not Italian enough for me,
Well, it's
Tom Smith.
It's definitely not Italian. I come from an Italian family. Like,
People are like, that's not real Italian
but
food.
it's really good Italian food. You see what I'm saying?
If that's a knockoff, give me the knockoff.
Right. I'm fine with it.
Potato soup and cheese soup are my favorite.
Yeah. You
All
dip
right.
some bread in it.
Soup talk.
Love it.
Never thought we'd have it.
No
but
soup for you.
There it is. Okay, folks. Let's I love soy sauce, but it doesn't love me. Glorious BIG right here on today's hit music, Q92. Coming up in the 8 o'clock hour, it is going to be a Your Call Wednesday. Your request from 8 till 9. Call us up, text us, send a message on Facebook, YouTube, or X. What you want to hear, we'll get that on for you. Also going to get a finalist for the Ghost Ride on the final day to do so. And also coming up, we'll be talking to the Pro Football Hall of Fame next hour as well. So we have that for you. 9 o'clock hour, we have Sherridsville Hill of Horror passes to give away. And if you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, or X, and you're like, I want to be a finalist for the Ghost Ride, well, you can do that. Just like the live video stream and interact with us in the comments section, and you'll be entered. It is that simple. It is that simple. So do that, and you'll be good to go. I think Mark said there's going to be some sunshine today. I don't see it yet.
No, not yet.
I'd like to see the sun. It'd be nice.
Are we like done with any kind of warm-ups? Do you know?
I would assume on October 18th. You never know.
Well, I know he said snow could come anytime.
Yeah. But I would assume the days of 60s and 70s are gone, and we're now at 50s, 40s.
I know, but I'm just like looking for like a good like one last bonfire or something. Oh, maybe next week, 66 on Wednesday.
I wish that would happen during a weekend.
Yes, that's not gonna happen. I
Not
mean,
the middle of the week. The old Wednesday bonfire.
hey, why not? I'll have it at like 6.
There we go.
So
Bonfire
I can
from
get in bed by 9.
4 to 7. Everyone go away. I'm old and want to go to sleep.
I love having a campfire.
Campfires are fun.
Yeah, they are.
I remember a campfire. You know, I don't know why, but I remember sitting at a kid's house in 8th grade. He had a party. His parents were doctors, and he had a big bonfire. It was really cool. And I remember they were playing Pearl Jam's album 10
Oh,
by the fire the whole time. I remember thinking,
Nice.
wow, Pearl Jam's awesome. I don't know why I remember that.
love Pearl Jam.
I remember
Honey
hearing
Butter.
I'm Still Alive, Even Flow, and Jeremy. And I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
wow. I was that nerd guy. Wow.
You were so
This
cool.
band's incredible. You know what I mean? Everyone else
Yeah.
is hanging out talking. And I'm like,
You're
listen
just
to
banging
this.
it out to the music. You're like, yeah.
Oh man, I gotta get a hold of Columbia House right now and have this be one of 11 CDs for the price of one.
This is gonna be another penny.
All I gotta do is buy 2 more at some point in time. Fantastic. How many people screwed over Columbia House?
Oh my goodness, so many. I
Awful
wonder if that
business model.
backfired. Yeah, it had to, have, right? Backfired on them.
I mean, I remember it. You did it. Every month they'd send you a new catalog. This is your CD of the month. We're gonna send it unless you reply by this amount of time. And you always had to reply, or they'd send that to you. Once they sent it to
Yeah,
you, it was yours.
yeah.
So I remember that. I do remember that. And I never liked the CD. I was like, I don't want this. No, I don't. No.
You didn't want Sinead O'Connor.
No. I'm like, I don't listen.
Savage Garden.
I'm like, oh, but I will take the Gym Blossoms, though. Please send that one. I will take that one. I remember getting that box of those 11 CDs. It was pretty epic.
Yeah.
You got to kids don't know because now it's just you subscribe to a thing and you have every song ever. Wasn't always like that.
You know, CDs are making a comeback.
Cassettes are making a comeback.
I know.
I don't know how or why.
So are VHS tapes.
As these kids are like so like now you want to wait for a rewind or fast forward?
I'm like, you guys don't know how good you have it.
Like this is crazy.
Yeah.
Like I'm in my 40s and I love the new technology.
I know. Well, yesterday someone texted the show and I didn't get a chance to dive into it, but Best Buy is not going to be selling Blu-rays anymore.
I did see that the CDs are gone. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like, how are we coming to this? Like, it's going to make a comeback though.
Somehow, some way it might.
Yeah.
It wouldn't shock me. All right, 8 o'clock hour coming up. Like I said, your call Wednesday. What do you guys want to hear? It's all coming up on Q92. More here. A few times a year, my cousin comes to me in a dream. Never talks, but always smiling at me from across the room. Creepy cousin. Can you imagine? Dead relative. I mean, that doesn't translate to radio.
I mean, if he's staring at her like that, then yeah, creepy. But I don't know that that's what they meant.
When my grandmother died, text, I inherited her
Curio
cabinet when my daughter was born. She used to stare at the cabinet and wave. I've never personally been contacted, but I 100% believe that my daughter has.
Maybe.
About that. Long story short, my grandma was in hospice, and when she was actively passing a cardinal flu and smacked into the window, at the very moment my grandma passed. No gory details. To help us ease the pain, we always said that was Grandpa coming to get Grandma. Well, someone should open the window then. Then a few months ago, I was having a really bad day and crying, and a cardinal flew and smacked into the window at my house. I feel like it was my grandpa telling me to shut the heck up and get over what had been going on. Open your windows.
Yes,
You're killing
please.
cardinals.
Actually, in this case, Grandpa's got a massive concussion.
Your grandpa's probably so pissed at you at this point. Like, oh my God, open your windows. I'm trying to say hello.
I'm so sorry. That is super sweet, but my goodness, open the window.
Your poor grandpa is trying to contact you.
And he keeps getting a head injury.
Apparently. Quit. Open the darn window for your grandpa, please. How many cardinals have to pass? Oh,
I can't breathe. It's you. I can't deal with you.
Oh man, that is an awesome story. That is great. I would suggest they say cardinals and deer are the two most. I see cardinals. I do too. They don't do headers into my window, but I have seen cardinals. Damn, that is insane. That's happened twice to you.
Oh, those poor cardinals.
I'm her grandpa. I'm so pissed. Like, that's twice.
That's why he's coming in hot,
Again,
telling you to get over what you're crying about.
Ghost. You know how hard it is to contact the living? It's not easy.
Do you know, like, when you stub your toe and someone's like, what's wrong?
You try controlling a cardinal.
That's why he's yelling at you to get over what you're crying about.
He's telling you to open a window. Honey, it's Grandpa. Right. And it's like you said, he says in the article here, and I'm using this is from CBS News, their website. He added, X has 550 monthly users that generate 100 million to 200 million posts a day. However, it says in the article he did not indicate whether he was factoring bots into that figure. So it could be happening. And listen, remember when he said he was going to change the name from Twitter to X? We all went, okay, Elon.
And then he did it.
He did it. Some of us, like myself, are still trying to figure out if we're being trolled.
I know. I'm like, I swear if we order a new banner with the new logo on it, if he changes
That's what I'm so afraid of. We're going to get new stuff at the station that has X on it. He's going, just kidding. Here's the bird. But I mean, like I said, sports stadiums are putting up the X logo now. I was just at Akron Children's.
Yeah.
They have follow us on X.
Our school district has changed all of the, everything that they send home where they're like, follow us on. Like, that's changed over to X. I noticed that the other day.
Mm-hmm. Someone texted in. I agree. It would get rid of a lot of bots.
Yes, it
Someone
would.
said on the text line. You can't deny that.
No, you cannot.
But I find myself going, would I actually pay a monthly fee just to use Twitter? Here's my problem. I use it as a guy,
for sports.
It's all about sports.
Oh, I know.
It's all about the Bears, the Guardians, the Cavaliers, Notre Dame, Browns. Like, guys go there truly.
Yeah.
It's such a great haven for sports. Now, for other things, it's a cesspool of the worst humans in the world. But for sports news,
yeah, if you just stay in that world, you're fine.
And it's instant and it's constantly flowing. And it's so I love it for as far as getting real-time news on the Guardians, the Cavs, the Browns, the Bears, Notre Dame. 8:05 right here on today's Hit Music. It is Q92. Christian, Lauren, Jake here with you, waking you up on your Wednesday morning. Hope you're having a good start to your day. Thanks for having us on your radio. Streaming us at Q92radio.com, or if you are watching on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Getting a finalist for the Ghost Ride this hour. When you hear the cue to call, be caller number 10. You'll be in the running for a chance to win a holiday weekend, a Halloween weekend trip to the Factory of Terror, to Sherrodsville Hill of Horror, and plus some zombie paintball. You'll get VIP treatment. You'll get to skip the lines, head right in, and you'll arrive in style in your own excursion stretch limo from the pros at Good Time Limo Company. We call a winner tomorrow morning at 8. And again, today's your last day to become a finalist with us, with Nicolina, with Keller this afternoon, and with Ryan tonight. If you want an extra chance to become a finalist, go like our live video feed on Facebook, YouTube, or X, and in the comments section, just interact with us, and you'll have a chance to be picked at the end of the show to become a finalist. And maybe get the phone call from us telling you, hey, I won the Q92 Ghost Ride. So we got that. We have Rich DeRocher from the Hall of Fame coming up here in about 25 minutes. And it's a Your Call Wednesday, so you guys are already texting in some songs you'd like to hear. Got one here on tap for a second. You guys have paid attention to your celeb news. The story is on Q92radio.com. It's also on our X page. Go click there, but it popped yesterday. Britney Spears has her new book coming out, and People Magazine found out that in that book she claims that she and Justin Timberlake had an abortion.
Yeah.
Hot topic.
Well, of course it is.
That topic of always, obviously, a big one. But claiming it's because he, quote, didn't want to be a father.
Okay. So she was just like, oh, okay. Really?
Well, I'm sure. Listen, I get what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
And I'm not a fan of with any scandals. We just blindly believe the person that accuses, and we don't even. I'm not saying two things can be true. She could be telling the truth, but I also think it could be fair. Like if someone just makes a blind, comes out and says that, we just go, oh, it's true. It happened.
Right.
It happened.
You would think that because she's making this so public and she's putting it in writing that she's telling the truth. And if that's the case, I don't know. I have a lot of feelings about this one. She said that it was one of the most agonizing things she's ever experienced in her life. Okay. They asked her if she got Justin's permission to put this in. She said, why do I need his permission? Oh, because he's the dad. If that's the case, I think that a little permission or at least a heads up, like, hey, it's going to be in my memoir.
Yeah.
The whole world's going to know. I know you were married and have a family now. And I know we were 2 kids when this happened. It's a pretty personal thing, in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. It is very interesting to me. You're right. Why don't you ask him? I mean, I don't. They were both what, 19, 20 or whatever?
Yeah.
They were both kids.
And I know she cites it and she's like, he wasn't ready to be a dad. Okay, but you still made the decision and had it done. You know what I mean? You moved forward. You put your own 2 feet in front of one another.
Yeah.
And went and did that.
Yeah.
So you can't put all the blame on him because you're the one who consented to have it happen.
Very interesting. She's a very interesting person.
Yes, she is.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We freed her.
I know. I feel bad for the girl, but I also think this was a dirty thing to do to Justin Timberlake without his permission or knowledge.
But there is a group out there that there is a silent, not silent. I mean, like a small majority of people though they don't think Justin Timberlake's a good guy. They go back to the whole.
Doesn't matter.
Remember, he was filming that movie and he was groping the other girl.
Sure. I mean, I remember some rumblings about that. To me, it doesn't matter. I don't good guy or bad guy. This is still very personal, and I don't think it was her place without telling him or discussing it with him.
Yeah, he had no heads up at all.
No.
It was just boom.
Yep.
I talked to people today.
Right. And his team has not made a statement about this.
The Usher approach.
Yeah, he probably should. He should probably keep that course.
See someone text, Lauren, based on your theory, no woman has ever been forced to have an abortion, correct?
No, I'm not saying that, and no one was forced, but how would this not have induced criminal charges had it been forced on her back then? And why are we waiting so long to talk about it now? If she had been forced or...
It's literally her life. Why does it matter what she writes about if it's her life, regardless of if he was involved in it? It's literally disgusting to listen to Lauren speak about what someone who's been through something like that. How dare she?
Okay, hold on a second. Let's back up. What I'm saying is that if that child has a father, and it does, it also should have included the consent from the father. That is what I'm saying. And you should not even talk to me about what it's like to do anything like that because you don't know what I've been through. You have absolutely no idea. So, and I'm not casting judgment. All I'm saying is that I don't think it was right of her not to get permission or give him a heads up.
Okay, get your PR team ready.
Yeah.
Get your
100%.
Get your PR team ready. If I were him, I always say Usher. Usher did the greatest thing ever when he was accused of giving all those girls the old herps. What did he do?
He just stayed real quiet.
Nothing. Was there a press conference? Nope. Was there a statement? Nope. You know what he did? He shut up. And the next celebrity gossip came along, and we all forgot. Text message, I'm with you, Lauren. Oh, man.
I don't think it's like for or against. I'm just saying, I think it's a very personal thing. And for her to take it upon herself to out it for him too, I think was very wrong because it is so personal. I don't understand about the one about no one's ever been forced to get an abortion. Like, it is your choice to get an abortion. I'm not saying that no one was ever forced way back when. You know what I mean? But that, I think, is when the law gets involved.
Well, you know, you bring up that word and people.
Oh, of course.
Everyone grabs their torches on both sides. I agree with Lauren. Don't listen to whoever just said you shouldn't talk like that. I mean, I say a heads up on her doing it, maybe not saying, hey, do you care if I put this in? But she could have said, hey, I'm putting this out there. I don't want you to be shocked when it comes out.
There you go. That's exactly what I'm saying. To me, he was just as much a part of this and the decision to do so, it sounds like, from the snippets that we've seen released from her memoir. So
yeah. I don't believe in the snippet. She is accusing him of forcing her.
No, not at all.
She's just saying they decided to get one.
He wasn't ready to be a
and
father.
It was something that she still lives with today, which I'm sure.
Right. And in my heart of hearts, you know what crosses his mind too.
I'm sure.
Yeah. You can't make a decision like that and it not at some point.
Christian, you haven't contacted him already? I try. It's so hard to get him on the show these days. It's
a little busy.
And Vogue requests on a Your Call Wednesday. It's hold on. It's Q92.
That's what I'm saying. You got to find somebody else to go with if you want to take him.
I don't know. I don't know, man. I feel like too young. Again, this isn't a fight, just discussion.
Right.
I think she just wants to dress them up really cute.
Of course she does, and she totally can. But what if
I'm with you
what
on
if
that.
he was your door greeter? Do you guys get trick-or-treaters?
That's the thing. We live in condos.
Yeah, but can't you just take your
And-
chair down into like the cul-de-sac and have a bowl of candy for the kids in your?
I just don't think anybody walks around there. We're not like in a neighborhood. We're not like in a
We
we're
didn't have
off a
anybody
road.
last year?
Was I there last year for Halloween?
Okay, hold on. Can you take him over to like Justin's?
I could.
Well, I'm just saying. Then she could have him dressed up, and you could help pass out candy there, so everybody sees this cute little costume.
I would have more. I would be better with that.
Right, and then he has all of his cousins. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but they're probably gonna go out there friends.
Well, that's fine.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I just feel like and I'm not doing it. If you want to walk them house to house, I'll stand at the end of the driveway.
It stinks that she doesn't have somebody to like walk with him in the stroller, not take him door to door necessarily, but just so people can see how cute he is.
Yeah, no, I know.
What's his costume? Do you know?
I have no idea. I have no idea.
My daughter was the traditional pumpkin, this was 17 years ago. So
But if I did that, would that throw you off a little bit?
probably.
Jake, would that throw you off?
We'd probably close the door and Tony would be like, what's this dude doing?
I mean, at least I had a baby, I guess. But if
True,
for myself.
at least you had a child.
Okay, it's his baby. Was he really walking around the neighborhood trying to get candy for his...
It'd be more odd if you just came and rang my doorbell without a kid.
I would wonder where you got the baby from.
That's
Right?
fair. That's not his baby. That is not his baby.
What's his birthday?
Something is wrong here. So I don't know. Would that screw you guys up if I came to your door with a 6-month-old saying trick or treat? Would that be weird to you? Because I think it would be damn weird. Dress him up and take not daughter around the neighborhood. I don't know if she'd want to go trick or treating with her not father.
Yeah, I carry
And 6-month-old. As a teenager, if she was younger, yes. But teenager, you get to those years, you're too cool. You know what I mean? You don't want to be embarrassed.
I
And
know,
get
but
it.
if you've got your baby brother, they could do a costume together. That'd be kind of cute.
My daughter is 17 and she still goes trick or treating. I know high school kids still do all that.
Oh yeah, my daughter wants to. My son and my daughter both, and they're 15 and 17.
You should absolutely take your baby trick or treating, dress him up, but that's half the fun. I'm all for dressing him up, taking him maybe somewhere, taking him to see his grandma, or like you said, maybe over his uncles.
Yeah.
Yes, you can, Christian. I took my son at 6 months, but I also had my 4 other children.
See, to me, that's different.
He had a blast looking at everyone's costumes. See, that's I don't have any other children. It'd just be me and the 6-month-old going to your house saying trick or treat when you know damn well the kid cannot enjoy.
And everyone in the neighborhood's going to think you stole a kid.
Yeah. Candy is expensive nowadays. I'm tempted to get back out there and get the candy myself.
Right? It is expensive.
That's fair. If kids can't say trick or treat, they don't need to be trick or treating. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, all he can do is go.
I disagree. I don't think that that's a good rule of thumb, only because you have kids that are 2 and 3 years old. They can still have candy and have fun dressing up in a costume, but you might have kids that are nonverbal. You might have kids that are just a little, slow on speech. I don't know. I don't know if I'd use that rule of thumb, but they should probably be able to say mama and dada first.
Something.
Yeah.
If I came to your house trick or treating this Halloween, it was just me and my 6-month-old son. Would that be weird to you, or would you be like, hey?
Or like Jake said, you're going to be like, is that his kid?
Like, this is weird. There's a weird dude walking around with a baby. I don't like it. I'm going to kick it off. My rage is being prescribed Ozempic and then finding out you cannot afford Ozempic, and now you can't do it anymore because it cost you $350.
Yeah, that's a big kick to the butt.
That is. By the way, Jake checked with his pharmacist parents, and they said that's pretty much the best deal I'm going to get.
Yeah.
For you people that pay less, God bless you. For people that got to pay more than they should for medications, you shouldn't pay more than you pay for your car in one medication. Rage room. Jake, you got some raids today?
Yeah, rage room. I don't understand why people walk, run, ride their bikes, ride their scooters in the middle of the street in the neighborhood when there's a sidewalk 5 feet from them.
I also have that rage.
Yeah.
I've said the same thing. Whenever I see a sidewalk, I'm like, there's a sidewalk.
Yeah.
Why would you not walk on the sidewalk?
Move over 3 feet, go on the sidewalk, and let the cars drive.
Literally. I have the same rage. I've said that before. I'll say it to myself in the car.
Yeah.
They'll be on the side of the road, and I got to go around them, and I'm like, there's a sidewalk.
Yeah.
Especially, you're walking. There's a sidewalk.
Yeah.
It's a sidewalk.
Exactly.
For you.
Yeah.
It's for you.
Yeah.
For your safety.
Right.
You're a lot less likely to get struck by a car on the sidewalk.
Right. It could happen, but
No, it absolutely could happen. But I mean, it's God's will at that point.
Right.
I mean, I agree. It's a good rage.
Yeah.
Good rage. Let's see. We got the text line here. Rage room. When I sneeze about 46 times in a row, and I absolutely hate when I'm on my 10th sneeze and somebody that I'm talking to still having a conversation with me because I'm choking, I can't breathe, I'm snorting, and it's a hot mess, and they can't stop talking for 30 seconds as if I have any idea on what they're saying anyway. Rage room. I'm usually a 2 to 3 sneezer.
I definitely sneeze more than twice.
Yeah, there's never usually just one.
Yeah.
It's usually a 2 to 3, but I know people that they'll do it 10 times. I'm like, good Lord.
Yeah.
Good Lord. And then I want to know people who met who they're with without the help of anything. Internet. No dating sites, no eHarmony, no Facebook, none of that. Some of you text in here. Let's see. Maybe this will help you guys. You know that when they tell you singles, they go, well, you got to get out there and meet somebody. I'm like, well, where? Let's find out where. Met at work. 14 years together, married 9. One for work.
Yeah.
Met my wife in 98. I don't believe there were online methods at the time. Well, where'd you meet her? Where did you guys meet? My best friend met her husband in a bar on Halloween. Married Fred Flintstone and still together 15 years later.
Oh, that's a cute story.
There you go. Bar, Halloween party. How about that? That's where they met.
I wonder if they have a Bam Bam.
They might. Or if they do Bam Bam.
Well, I'm sure they do.
If they have a kid, Bam Bam. They did Bam Bam.
Right.
Been with my man for 8 years now. We met through mutual friends. The old mutual friend still works.
Yeah.
Met my husband at a friend's house party.
See, I think friends are good because they know your personality and the other person's personality. So I don't mind a good friend fix-up for people. You know what I mean?
It's great. You should just stop at the first sentence. Met my wife at Chives. Fantastic. That is the Barn Alliance, my friend.
Love Chives.
Her and I had mutual friend. The mutual friend and her came up to me and introduced herself. We talked for a while that night, exchanged numbers, started dating a few weeks later. Chives, where you can find love. I met my husband at Screwy Louie's in Akron 25 years ago. I was on the dance floor. He came up behind me and danced to the song Next Too Close.
I love that story.
I've been to Screwy Louie. Pro Football Hall of Fame. Catch you up on what the Hall of Fame is up to this week, like we do every Wednesday. Also getting a finalist for the Ghost Ride. Reading a couple listed their $231 speeding ticket on their wedding registry so that their guests could pay it off for them. Funny or foul?
I don't know.
They did it. They, let me see. They got a $231 penalty for driving over the speed limit.
Okay.
It says, feel free to support James in his down bad era. I don't know what that means. On the knot. And Annabelle and James' wedding registry. She wrote in a caption of the clip. She zoomed in on her fiance, updating their registry, writing, please help. And they added the speeding fine to a cash fund. So you can go to their registry. You can click on the cash fund.
Foul.
And you can pay for their speeding tickets.
Foul.
Yeah?
Yeah. What do you think?
I wouldn't. No. You get a toaster. I'm not doing it.
Oh, you've got a $231 parking ticket? Enjoy your Toastmaster.
Here's a toaster. It's a toaster oven. I went a little above and beyond. They make great chicken sandwiches. No, I don't think I'd put that on my wedding registry.
I don't think I could. I think I'd feel really bad. Okay, here's a question for you. If people are already living together and married, or not married, already living together. Like, let's say they've lived together for 5 years and now all of a sudden they're getting married.
Okay.
Do you agree with a traditional registry?
I mean, I don't really, I don't think much about a registry. I didn't even know about a baby registry till a year ago.
Oh my goodness.
I didn't know how it worked. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know. I was like, wait, so we just ask people to buy us stuff for the baby?
Yeah, it's called a shower.
I'm like, well, that's kind of rude.
No, they want to celebrate with you.
Hey,
They're
we got
helping
pregnant. You guys fund it. Like, you know what I mean? Buy us a crib. I knocked her up. I don't know. It just always threw me off. But I know it's tradition. Always do that.
No, I'm just curious because actually this came up. We have a family member that lives out of state and is on his third marriage. We love him dearly, and we're hoping the third time's the charm.
Just date.
But they're having a traditional wedding, and they have a registry of sorts. They're asking for you to help fund their honeymoon.
So I got someone asking to pay a traffic ticket, and someone else asking to fund our honeymoon?
Yes. So you can send Venmo and PayPal donations to the bride and groom.
I don't know how
I had mixed emotions because I said I'd rather see him have a traditional wedding registry, like, for things that maybe they don't have, or like, I mean, I guess he's been divorced, maybe like the ex-wife kept and he still needs.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Someone texts, that's foul. Why should your family and friends pay for your speeding mistake? Yes, because there are still things that may need for the house, but I normally give cash and a card.
See, I feel that way
so
too.
They can get what they want.
Yeah. I don't usually follow the registry. I'm not going to lie.
Someone said, third marriage? Hell no. Yeah, I'm done buying you toaster ovens after your second marriage.
Yeah, I mean, we love him dearly. I truly hope this is like he found his forever someone because he's such a nice guy. He just has horrible taste in women. And I would like to say that maybe it's him. I don't think it is. I don't think it is.
Well, I think at some point you got to look in the mirror a little bit,
because
right?
they've showed their cards, these women have, for everybody to see at some point.
Yeah. Again, I'm not saying, all to blame, but I mean, third marriage, you got to look in the mirror a little bit. There's got to be a little self-reflection.
And I think his self-reflection is I need to not go for the girl that's just like,
Been dating for a week, marry me. Sure. What could go wrong? I don't know.
I love this girl. This girl we met last year when we were down in Florida. She's absolutely wonderful. So I hope this is a match. I did not feel that way about wife 2. Wife 1 I liked ish.
Yeah. Wife 2, no.
Oh, wife 2 was a hard no.
Yeah, funding the honeymoon gets me mad. The only thing listed on the wedding registry pissed me off, and they have money.
Yeah, I mean, I can see that too when people have the ability to do it. They still have a big registry, and maybe they've been living together anyhow for 5 or 6 years. I mean, but I don't want to poo-poo on the people who choose to live together before they get married. I think it's really the more ones that have like established households. Does that make sense?
A little bit. I mean, we're living together. We're not married quite yet. We have a baby.
No, I know that, but I still feel like you're a young couple.
We're not.
I don't mean age-wise.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I mean?
No, I know what you're saying.
Blending of your households is still fairly new.
But see, I wouldn't be upset if we got married at a
I know that
courthouse.
That's why I knew I could talk about this freely, because I fully believe that Christian will come in one day, and it might take me a couple days, But he'll have like one of those. I don't know why I'm calling. In my mind, I see a silicone wedding band.
Black.
Yep.
Yep.
Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. They're already purchased.
Yeah. There you go. So like literally, I'll look over and it'll be on a sticker, and I'll be like, "Yep, I knew it."
I don't need it.
I know.
I don't
and that's
want
fine.
Not for her, just because I don't want to be the center of attention. I don't want to.
Well, yeah, that's not your favorite thing anyhow.
And it's so much money, and we have our family, we have our life, we have our house, I don't want to take money that could be used for stuff for the kids or stuff for vacations.
Yeah.
To put pretty flowers on the table for 2 hours.
Right.
Or you guys dance to the Macarena. You know what I mean? I mean, if I was younger, I'd probably feel maybe a totally different way.
If you did have a wedding, you'd have them play the Macarena.
I mean, at some point, you know what I mean? You have to get there.
What about
obviously.
the chicken dance?
No, that'd be banned.
Okay.
Oh, man. Let me see here. Someone text your family member? That's to you, or
I gotta look.
it just says your family member. I didn't leave anything out.
Oh, it was a follow-up question.
Was it?
Yeah, I said, Lauren, is this her first wedding? No, it's
Yeah.
not. No, she has children. It's not her first either. I think it's her second, though, not her third, like him.
I think after 2, it's time to just date. That's always been my philosophy. If I have
don't
2
know.
marriages and they both fail, I think I'm just going to date. It's about I can't keep going to this church. You know what I mean?
Maybe.
They'll be like, Christian, enough's enough. We appreciate the donation, but my God.
Well, and then I know other people, like they've been together, they've lived together for years. They have 2 grown children together, never got married.
Probably happier than
Most people think they are.
Probably happier than all other couples.
Well, yeah. I mean, maybe it's because of the stress. Like, hey, if I ever get sick of you, I can just hit the road.
Yeah.
No ramifications.
Sports right now. Rich DeRocher from the Hall of Fame coming up as well. And your request on Your Call Wednesday. It's Q92.
This is a Q92 Sport. This is a Q92 Sports Break with Christian Bigglesworth on Q92.
Major League Baseball playoffs last night. The Phillies beat the Diamondbacks 10-0. Philadelphia goes up 2-0 in the NLCS. The ALCS takes center stage tonight with Game 3 of the series between the Rangers and the Astros. The Rangers are up 2-0 in that series. First pitch is 8 o'clock tonight on FS1. And believe it or not, college football tonight. FIU versus Sam Houston, 7 o'clock on the CBS Sports Network. And New Mexico State takes on UTEP at 9 o'clock on ESPN2. That's a look at sports right here on today's Hit Music, Q92. This is not a fight at my house, but it's been a discussion of different opinions.
Okay.
My son is 6 months, just turned 6 months, half a year. I'm not allowed to say half a year because she yells at me when I say half a year.
Well, it sounds dumb. 6 months.
She just doesn't like to imagine that it's been half a year on it. Like, it's been a half a year.
I know, but
It's 6 months.
that's harsh.
I also am not a fan of people saying months after a year. He's 18 months. Stop it. He's a year.
You can do it until 24 months.
He's 470 months. Like, come on.
You can do. I believe you can do it until they're 2.
I don't know if she was joking, but she was talking about taking Jimmy trick or treat. And I'm like, no, we will not. We can't take him trick or treat.
You can put him in the stroller.
A, he can't eat candy.
No, but you can.
B, I don't want to. What do we? Because just wheel him up and carry him up to a door, and then here I am, a grown ass adult with a 6-month-old baby in my hand, and I'm saying trick or treat.
No, like put it in the stroller, and on the front of the stroller, put a sign.
I just don't know. I mean, we always have the discussion like when's too old to trick or treat. Everyone has that every year. But like, when's too young?
I understand what you're saying. No, it is kind of awkward. Like, I wouldn't do it if it was just you guys and the 6-month-old. But if you had another little kid going, then I'm like, sure, why not?
The not daughter's 16.
Yeah.
She still wants to go, but her friends have all reached the like, nah, we're too old.
Well, that's a
But
bummer.
she still wants to.
We had a group of kids in our neighborhood that were in high school, and they all went all out with costumes. I have got no problem giving them candy.
I'm just saying, if I came up to your house, whether you knew me or not, and you were handing out, and you were having a great time every time the door answering it, you and Tony, and seeing the kids in their awesome costumes and giving them candy, And then you knock the door and you open up and it's me holding my 6-month-old. Trick or treat. Wouldn't you be like, you know what I mean?
All right, that's fair.
Wouldn't you
I'd
be like, bro, what are you doing, sir? Get your old ass on with your kids. Stop it. You can't even eat a Snickers bar. Fall asleep to the ID channel every night. At home, I have a fan on in pitch black, but if I go anywhere and stay at a hotel or a friend's house, I go to YouTube, put on white noise, or go to Spotify and put on an airplane sound.
They have apps too. Like I have one that sounds like a fan on my.
Yeah, that one Calm, the app.
Oh
Calm.
yeah, I have that. Well, for a while I had a
Is that
paid
a pay?
subscription.
You have to pay.
You get some things free. It's better to pay though.
I fall asleep to the sweet sounds of Judge Judy, someone says
There
on the
you
text
go.
line.
Justice.
See on YouTube. I just I now fall asleep to Bluey
Well,
because of my 2-year-old.
yeah.
That's fair. Today's hit music, it is Q92. Still to come, the Q92 Ghost Rag. Going to get a finalist for that on your final day to become one. That is coming up later on this hour. But right now, it is 8:37. It's Wednesday. That means we're talking to our friends at the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Rich DeRocher joining us like he does every Wednesday. Good morning, Rich. How are we doing over at the Hall of Fame today?
I'm doing all right. How about you?
We're doing okay. We're hanging in there. Halfway through the work week, right?
Hump day, hump day, hump day, hump day. Let's go.
I'm telling you. Hey, before we get into everything, are you ready for Badgett era and Chicago Bears quarterback history?
Sure.
What? Oh God, are we not? What is?
We're
will we
dusting-
ever have? Oh my God, it's so terrible.
We're going to dust off the shelf reserved for great Chicago Bear quarterbacks.
Right.
It's about this wide.
Oh my God, now the list goes on, and now Taylor Bajan's name is going to be on it, and I'll get to watch him start an NFL game, a Division II quarterback, going to be leading the Chicago Bears against the Raiders this weekend.
Hey, we did it with our third string quarterback.
You did. Who was a Bear earlier this season?
There you go.
We let him go for this guy. So
Might have wanted to hang on to him.
now
for a
he gets to
second.
shine. So we'll see what he has. But enough about Bears misery. I mean, let's talk about the Pro Football Hall of Fame and what you guys are up to here this week.
We've been having some fun this week. It's we're into a big week for Goldie. I mean, you know, if the Bears are Division II, Goldie is Division I.
Absolutely.
That's
Absolutely.
right. That's right. And we did something yesterday that we want to thank the greater Canton Stark County community for helping to support. We hosted Goldie's Pink Lemonade Stand, and Goldie's Lemonade Stand has been a civic community pop-up at different places, sometimes outside the hall, sometimes out at festivals or events in the community. And Goldie comes out and gives away lemonade and engages with kids particularly, and some big kids that like to get their pictures taken with mascots. And it's been a lot of fun. And taking an idea that Jerome Bettis has really done a lot of good with to support breast cancer research is to have a pink lemonade stand. And yesterday, the hall raised somewhere around $1,500 for the Breast Cancer Research Foundation, and the hall's going to match that donation. So roughly $3,000 or so is going to go to breast cancer research, thanks to the good people of Stark County.
That is awesome. That is awesome that you guys did that. That's awesome that people came out to support it. And that's awesome to help out an amazing cause like breast cancer research.
Yeah, and this week is when the rotunda and the dome are lit up in pink in honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month, correct?
Yeah, correct. It was it was very bright last night. I know that, and it's unusual to not see it in whatever white or red or blue and some of the maybe more traditional colors. But the good thing about it, it really catches your eye, and just gets people to stop and think about how many people's lives have been affected by breast cancer, and a lot of the great strides that have been made in early diagnosis and treatment and recovery and remission. And I just want to keep that going.
Yeah, absolutely. I love that so much. It is a reminder, and we appreciate that.
Well, and like I said, we appreciate the people of Stark County coming out, and we didn't advertise this, promote this very much. It kind of came together quickly, but people heard about it and came out, and we had a little drive-through area in the front of the rotunda, and it was a success. I'm going to guess you might see this in years to come. It went so well.
Good. I'm so glad to hear that.
That's awesome. And also coming up this weekend, you guys got something cool going on?
Listen, after all that hard work yesterday, Goldie gets to kick back and celebrate his birthday on Sunday. So chance for people to come out. If you haven't been to the hall in a while, you can celebrate Goldie's birthday with him and some other mascots from the area. Some of the college and team mascots will be here celebrating with their buddy Goldie. And those events out on the mini field area are free to everyone. And any child age 12 and under that wants to tour the hall can get in for free, or get in for $10. I'm sorry. The birthday party celebration with cake and friends and family is free. Admission to the hall for kids is reduced to just $10. And that is Sunday from 11 to 5, I think. Let me check that real quick.
Let me verify that before I give. I've
Right.
done that. Like, hold on. Before I say
that
again.
Yikes. All right, ask me a quick question, and we'll tap dance here.
I'll tell you what. Another thing, if Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium is going to be pretty full this Saturday, with people going to see a certain high school football game of Massillon and McKinley. It'd be great before the game or after the game, be to check in and go through the Hall of Fame. As a matter of fact, my family's thinking about doing it.
Yeah, sure. Why not? And Christian, it kind of depends on what part of the county you're from. It's either the Massillon McKinley game or the McKinley Massillon game. So I learned in my former life in a different job to be mindful of where I was in the county and how I referenced that game, because if you put the wrong one first in the wrong part of the county,
man, they'll come for you.
You can be in the doghouse or the cat box pretty quick, depending on which way you mess that up.
Rich, I learned that very early on too, and Christian's the one who made sure that I knew about 7 years ago the way that it needed to be stated on any given
depending on where
day.
you are. Yeah, depending on where you are. You'll be corrected.
Yep.
I promise you'll be corrected. But like I said, if you're looking to do something before the game or after the game, why not go check out the Hall of Fame while you're right there?
Absolutely. Nope, I think Rich might be locked up.
Rich, are you frozen? Frozen Rich. He's gone. Well, let me see here. I mean, he looks great in that frozen part. He looks really good there.
He just texted me. He said, sorry, computer just went down.
No worries.
So,
we'll talk to you again next week, Rich.
Yes,
we got
will.
everything. Appreciate you. And then we'll check in with you again next week. It's Steve Lacy, Bad Habit on Q92. The question to you, Lauren, is what is your true favorite beer? Beer. I don't care about seltzers or liquor. Beer.
Everyday beer, like
If Lauren wants an ice cold beer on a rough day, only a beer. I don't want to hear Truly. I don't want to hear wine cooler. I want to hear
I drink beer.
Well, listen, I drink Trulies too. I'm just saying, like, it's beer day. It's not hard seltzer day.
Either Miller Lite or Modelo.
Miller Lite or Modelo?
Yeah.
I would say I'm Miller Lite or Bud Light. Those are the two beers that I think have the best taste.
Yep.
To me. Jake, your favorite beer? I don't know why Lauren and I are naming two each, but
I can't name one.
You don't have a favorite
You
beer?
don't like beer?
Not at all. I have never finished a beer. I've tried.
You've never finished a beer in your life?
No, because I tried once because I know Star's dad likes drinking beers. I was like, maybe one day he would want to have a beer with me. So I
Right.
tried to force myself to have a beer one time. I couldn't do it.
Are
Do you have a video of
wait,
that?
Wait, wait,
No,
wait.
I don't.
Are you talking about you had a beer with Daddy? Is that what you're talking
No,
about?
It was alone. It was
David?
I was it was-
Daddy
no,
David and Poo Poo Face?
no,
had a
I did
beer
not. I was trying
and
to
a tickle fight?
Okay, Christian.
I was trying to prepare myself for that moment, but it never happened because I was doing it alone. But no, I couldn't finish it.
Listen, some people don't like. I get it. There are people that just don't like the taste of beer.
Do you like pumpkin beers? Because now's
No,
the
I
time
don't
for
like
all
pumpkin.
of that. I had my first pumpkin ale at Winking Lizard last weekend. It was so good. But if you guys are listening and you really enjoy pumpkin beer, it's kind of expensive, but it is so worth it. Because you only really drink one, right? And then you have your follow-up beer, like Miller Lite or Modelo or whatever.
Right. O'Doul's. Right.
Something
Right.
like that. Southern Tier Pumpkin Nitro is so stinking good.
Have you been drunk, Jake?
One time.
Off what? Wine coolers?
No, it was the strawberry daiquiris or pina colada.
Oh, I thought he was going to say,
Oh, that.
I had that half a beer.
All right. So, been drunk once in your life at 24.
Yeah.
And cannot stand the taste of beer. You've never been able to even finish a bottle of beer.
Correct.
Okay. Last time you even had liquor or alcohol.
A couple days ago.
Oh, look at you.
Whoa.
Look at you.
Not the answer I was thinking was going to
And
come out of his
what
mouth.
was it? A daiquiri?
No, I made I took coconut rum and ginger ale and blue snow cone syrup and just mixed it together because
You are the
I was
most
desperate.
Interesting.
Fruity little drink. Okay.
You are so fascinating. Just
You know,
so
you should make
fascinating.
a snow cone and do that concoction. That would be really good. Like
We've-
boozy snow cones. And
We thought
Call now to celebrate Halloween with the Q92 Ghost Ride and a Good Time Limo Company.
There is your cue to call. Go to the Factory of Terror, Sharesville Hill of Horror, do some zombie paintball, skip to the front of the line, and arrive in style on your excursion stretch limo. Thanks to our friends at Good Time Limo Company. Well, you can win it, but you got to become a finalist. Here's an opportunity to be caller 10 right now. 330-450-9292. Caller 10. You'll be our latest finalist right here on Q92. Diggs, anything your neighbor does that annoys you?
I don't think we have the time for that.
Well,
oh,
wow, look at you. Let's unpack that bag.
right.
I mean, honest. So obviously your neighbors do things that you don't like.
Well, not so more anymore. We put a stop to it, but call the cops on me would be something I would
Why-
appreciate you not do.
Why did you get the?
On you?
What would you be doing?
When we were like elementary school, we were riding those Fisher Price Jeeps in the street. You know, those like
Oh, Power Wheels.
Like a Power
Power Wheels. That's
yeah,
what they
yeah,
were.
yeah.
Pow, pow, power wheel.
Yeah, we
power
were-
makes it go.
Yeah, we rode those in our cul-de-sac because they go faster on concrete. And
Yeah.
the cops came and said that was a motorized vehicle and we had to have it licensed. We had to have a
You
license.
got pulled over when you were like 6?
No, we weren't pulled over. The cops came to the house when we were in school and they talked to my mom.
Oh.
And then they came for a motorized scooter, longboarding without a helmet. That's not against the law. The
The
cops came for
same
that.
neighbor
Yeah.
Oh,
called the cops on all
wow.
these things on you guys as kids.
Yeah. He claimed that he was worried for our safety, but really he just wanted to cause trouble. And then eventually we were fed up with it and we told the cops this guy is not, okay in the head and he is doing this on purpose. And then the cops went back to talk to him and cops never came again. And the guy hasn't spoken to us in over 10 years.
Wow, that's a long time to silent treatment someone.
Yeah,
That's
really.
impressive. That's dedicated hate. So
Like, why do people have to be that way? I don't understand. Like, why can't people mind the business?
it's impossible for some people.
I mean, if
I can do it.
if I really thought someone was in danger, if it was a situation where I could go over and just be like, you guys be careful, or like, to me, it's not my job to tell you that you need a helmet on. It's your parents' job. And if they're okay with you not wearing a helmet,
Right.
that's their right as parents. You know what I mean? Like, it's none of my business.
I understand.
But I don't understand why people feel the need to overstep.
A lot of people do.
Like,
I mean, a lot
where
of
does
people
that
just-
entitlement come from? I don't know.
Their parent. Probably their parent. I don't know. That's why. See, I'm a sucker. However, and again, I'm not trying to be gross or anything like that. During romantic times, I don't want socks on for either part. I can't perform at the best level if you have socks on. I can't.
Don't laugh. There's some truth to that.
I can't perform.
There is, and that's why I'm laughing, because I never thought of like looking down and be like, why do you have your socks on?
I'm telling you right now, I have done that and be like,
that's why I'm laughing.
like,
I've never thought about that.
You know, I cannot perform at my best. And I'm not even saying my best is that great, but I can't perform at my best if I look down and I see your white ass, like dirty bottom socks. You know what I mean?
There you go. You just
Can't
said
do
it though, because I said you put clean socks on before you get in bed.
I have color socks. Like
well, I understand that, but the bottoms are still dirty. You just can't see them.
And they have black on the bottom.
But you slide those into your sheets.
Yeah. Hell yeah. So yeah. Jake, can socks throw you off for a second too when performing?
Oh yeah.
Oh really?
Have you ever stopped and been like, can you take your socks
No.
off?
And I didn't say I was an idiot. I would never stop. But I mean, I'll lose concentration for a second.
Has it actually ever happened?
Where a woman had her socks on? Yeah.
Oh.
I don't like it. I don't like it. Throws me off. Something ain't right. It's like when your tire pressure light comes on in the car.
You can still drive, but it's not right.
It's like a sock light that goes off in my head. Like, oh, beep, beep. Oh,
that's hilarious because my TPMS is on right now because it got cold overnight.
Text, if you sleep with socks on, but not during intimate times, what happens if she wakes you up with a surprise? Well, you just smile and say a prayer. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord, for this gift. You know, at that point,
like the TPMS, like.
Let me see. My husband has a thing for colorful socks during sexy time. Well, now we're getting down a whole new.
Oh boy.
I'm not talking about like thigh highs or like sexy. I'm talking about like run of the mill
cotton socks,
cotton white ass Hanes socks,
crew top socks.
That's what those are the ones that make me go no. And again, it just throws me off. I'll get back in the game, but for a second, it makes me.
I see what you're saying. I do.
All right. I'm a weird guy. I think
know,
I've always owned that.
It's the whole going back to just sleeping in socks in general.
Yeah, but regular sleeping in socks, I will sleep in socks.
Ugh.
Absolutely. Slept in socks. Now, when I get up in the morning, those socks come off. New socks come on for the new day. I usually shower in the morning. If I get up, I have my routine. I wake up, I go to the bathroom, I poop, I shower, I dress, I leave. Let's go around the room for our rage. I have rage. Quick story, I'll try to be brief. You've heard me talk about how much I love crispy, crunchy chicken, right?
Yes, I have. Nasty chicken.
It is the bomb diggity. I don't think they say that. It's not stuff, I can tell you that. That's no cap. A lot of riz in that chicken. So, driving home, being out Saturday, we decided, like, I'm going to get. There's one in Girard. On the way home, I'm going to stop and get crispy, crunchy chicken. I buy it all the time. Big sign on the freeway for it. I was so excited. I haven't had a chance to get it. And Jamie was like, get it, let's go.
Treat yourself.
You wanted that for a long time. We had a great day together. We were in a great mood. I get it. You wanted that forever. You haven't got it. Like, I will get it. I'm telling you, I'm so excited to get crispy, crunchy chicken. I'm like, this is going to be fantastic. I pull in. There's the sign. It's the same sign I've seen at all the other crispy, crunchy chickens. It's way up high. It's right there on the building. It says crispy, crunchy chicken. I'm like, oh, my God. Let's go. Give me an 8-piece in your JoJo fries, and I'll be gone. I walk in, right? Looks just like every other crispy, crunchy chicken. Ask me what went wrong.
It was closed.
Oh, no, it was open.
Okay.
Ish.
Understaffed?
Yeah.
Roast chicken?
No. Listen to this. At that crispy, crunchy chicken, the one I pulled into and decided to go to, they don't actually sell pieces of chicken, only chicken fingers. I was already like scared. I kept like getting the menu like it was gonna.
Q92 finalist.
Guess congratulations are in order.
Q92, hello, who is this?
Caitlin,
Caitlin, where are you calling from this morning?
Maslin.
All right, Caitlin, congratulations. You're caller number 10, so you're now a finalist.
Yay, I'm so excited.
Congratulations, Caitlin. You might just be headed with 7 of your friends to the Factory of Terror and Sherrodsville Hill of Horror. You'll play zombie paintball. All of this on Halloween weekend, and you're going to skip the lines and get the rock star treatment with your own excursion limo from the pros at a Good Time Limo Company for all your special occasions. Just tell everybody your favorite station that made you the latest finalist.
Q92.
The question to you, Lauren, is what is your true favorite beer? I don't care about seltzers or liquor. Beer.
Everyday beer, like
If Lauren wants an ice cold beer on a rough day, only a beer. I don't want to hear Truly. I don't want to hear wine cooler. I want to hear
I drink beer.
Well, listen, I drink Trulies too. I'm not making fun. I'm just saying, like, it's
I
beer
know.
day. It's not hard seltzer day.
Either Miller Lite or Modelo.
Miller Lite or Modelo?
Yeah.
I would say I'm Miller Lite or Bud Light. Those are the two beers that I think have the best taste.
Yep.
To me. Jake, your favorite beer? I don't know why Lauren and I are naming 2 each, but
I can't name one.
You don't have a favorite
You
beer?
don't like beer?
Not at all. I have never finished a beer. I've tried.
You've never finished a beer in your life?
No, because I tried once because I know Star's dad likes drinking beers. I was like, maybe one day he would want to have a beer with me. So I tried to force myself to have a beer one time. I couldn't do it.
Are
Do you have a video of that?
Wait.
No, I don't.
Are you talking about you had a beer with Daddy? Is that what you're talking about?
No. It was alone.
Daddy
It was
Daddy
no,
David and Poo Poo Face?
no,
had a
I
beer?
did not. I was trying
And
to
a
prep.
tickle fight?
Okay, Christian.
I was trying to prepare myself for that moment, but it never happened because I was doing it alone. But no, I couldn't finish it.
Listen, some people don't like, I get it. There are people that just don't like the taste of beer.
Do you like pumpkin beers? Because now's
No,
the
I
time
don't
for
like
all
pumpkin.
of that. I had my first pumpkin ale at Winking Lizard last weekend. It was so good. But if you guys are listening and you really enjoy pumpkin beer, it's kind of expensive, but it is so worth it. Because you only really drink one, right? And then you have your follow-up beer, like Miller Lite or Modelo or whatever.
Right. O'Doul's. Right.
Something
Right.
like that. Southern Tier Pumpkin Nitro is so stinking good.
Have you been drunk, Jake?
One time.
Off what, wine coolers?
No, it was the strawberry daiquiris or pina colada.
Oh, I thought he was going to say
Oh, that.
I had that half a beer.
All right. So, been drunk once in your life at 24.
Yeah.
And cannot stand the taste of beer. You've never been able to even finish a bottle of beer.
Correct.
Okay. Last time you even had liquor or alcohol?
A couple days ago.
Oh, look at you.
Whoa.
Look at you.
Not the answer I was thinking was going to
And
come out of his mouth.
Was it a daiquiri?
No, I made I took coconut rum and ginger ale and blue snow cone syrup and just mixed it together because
You are the
I was
most
desperate.
Interesting.
Fruity little drink. Okay.
You are so fascinating. Just
You know,
so
you should make
fascinating.
a snow cone and do that concoction. That would be really good. Like
We've-
boozy snow cones. And
We've thought about that so many times,
oh my
but we
gosh.
just never.
Jake, that's another part of your business.
Yeah.
For adults. The adult
it's
adult
been-
bounce party.
It's been thought about, but liquor license and stuff like that, I don't know how to.
Yeah, it's legit.
I'll help you.
I
I'm serious. Okay.
The things of it. You know how to make a bomb?
Don't ask him.
no.
Okay. Wouldn't shock me. He was like, well, of course.
Did you ever make those bombs?
What kind would you like?
Go over right now and subscribe. That way you qualify for a hug from Jake tonight.
If you ever find Jake at a Q92 event like tonight, and you can show him on your phone that you're a subscriber to the Q92 YouTube page, you get a free hug. Now that.
Are you a good hugger?
Absolutely.
Oh, so you don't do the little like.
You don't do the ass out.
It
Sometimes, but I feel like I'm.
depends on the situation.
Well, I don't really go around hugging strangers quite often,
Right.
but like people I know, yeah,
You're a good hugger.
Are you
I
a
think so.
squeezer?
yeah.
You are a squeezer.
Okay. I like the squeeze followed by like the give me the 2 pats on the back so I know we're done here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Like wrap it up.
He still owes me a hug from Jim Guy checking in.
Oh, Jim Guy. Third Down Thursday
Oh,
tonight.
I bet Jim Guy could give you a hell of a hug.
Oh, he'd crush you with his hug.
Oh, be like, get over here. Arr. He just toss you around like a rag doll. Real quick, while we have a couple minutes, congratulations, Jake. Yesterday celebrated your anniversary with Star.
Yeah.
2 years strong, right?
Yeah.
There you go. Is that your longest relationship?
Yeah, by far.
Oh.
By 2 years.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. That's good. That's good. Well, congratulations.
Thank
honestly,
you.
all jokes aside, that's pretty cool. For
Yeah.
2 years.
Well, and I think, didn't you say you guys would take a walk when you first met?
Yeah.
So see, our topics from yesterday, talking about the best first date, how
Yeah.
you like form a bond and figure out if it's going to work, was by taking a walk. And Jake and Star did.
It worked.
It did.
It worked. Hey, buddy, cheers.
Cheers to 2 years.
And hopefully 3, right?
Yeah.
Let's
And many more.
And many more. Maybe 4. Who knows?
Ooh.
I don't know.
Things are getting serious.
So that's very cool. I'm glad that you guys hung out, did some cool stuff, celebrated. That's cool.
Yeah, what did you guys do?
We went to the fair.
Oh, that's right. So,
Yeah.
You guys kiss?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once or twice.
Yeah. Twice, huh? Well, it's 2 years. That does deserve 2 kisses.
2 kisses.
You guys do anniversary spankings?
No.
Christian,
All right. I didn't know. Everyone's different.
did you do gifts or anything?
Well, I gave her a frog like a couple days ago. Yeah.
Someone just texted. Jake
Yeah.
ever find her frog?
He did.
I did. Yes, she got her frog.
That's like a genuine Prince Charming moment.
If she kisses it, yeah.
Well, but if she kisses it, then she looks up and Prince Charming's standing there. Get it?
What if there was 2, though? What if another guy shows up?
LOL.
Oh, no.
It'd be so confusing.
Oh, this backfired. Oh, man. So, yay. Someone says for Jake, finding the frog. So,
Yeah, it's awesome.
what kind of frog was it again?
A pixie frog.
A pixie frog. That was his gift
That's fun.
to your anniversary. You guys love lizards and amphibians.
We do.
You know what you would do well working at a zoo?
I've always kind of wanted to.
I
I
believe you.
could see that.
I believe you. And I think you would do. I could see you coming out, like, feeding the penguins when I'm at the exhibit, or like doing, you know what I mean? I wouldn't necessarily
Yeah.
put you where the tiger is,
Fair.
but I think like the flamingos you could handle.
Yeah.
Maybe the llama.
Why are you giving him flamingos of all things?
'Cause I could see him hanging out with the flamingos, taking care of them.
I know, but I think he can handle more than flamingos.
Maybe the I wouldn't put you in the bear exhibit.
No, or lions, obviously.
For Wednesday morning, you're having a good one out there. Thanks for having us on your radio, streaming us at Q92radio.com. If you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, and X, hello. How are you? 330-450-9292 is the phone number. The text line, 330-269-9292 is the text line, where you can interact with us on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Just comment in there. Coming up this hour, 2 things. Sherridsville Hill of Horror tickets to give away, featuring the Evil Elementary and the Knife Hill Terror Trail. We give that away. 4-pack of tickets this hour. But if you'd like to be a finalist for the Ghost Ride, today's your last day to do so. Head on over to Facebook, YouTube, and X. Click the like button on the live video. Interact with us in the comments section, and you'll be entered to be randomly selected at the end of the show and made a finalist for the Q92 Ghost Ride that we give away tomorrow. Make sure you do that right now. Don't wait. We'll give you a 2-minute warning at the end of the show, but why wait? Do it now. So you can be ready to go. Maybe you'll hear your name announced at the end of the show. You'll be hooked up. Maybe you get a call from tomorrow saying you win the Ghost Ride. And if you are a finalist, tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock, we're calling one of you. So do yourself a favor. Have your phone near you. Be ready to go. Got to run out of an office, to the bathroom, or work, school, whatever. Be ready. Answer when we call. You win the Ghost Ride. It's going to be a pretty big fun thing. It is Halloween season, folks. A lot of you have been going to a lot of these places up here. We're here to hook you up all Halloween season long.
Yep.
What we do? Who gives away more haunted house stuff than we do? I ask you.
Or just in general. Other stations might claim they do, but I don't think.
Damn.
Yep. Got it.
A lot of stuff. 7 minutes after 9. It didn't sync. It's a better place. Q92.
I told you off air that my grandmother used to tell us the story about her dream. And it would happen for a couple years before she passed away. She died when she was 100. My grandfather was a Methodist minister. And her dream
Amen.
multiple times, like this would happen a couple times a week. Like that's how frequent this happened for a few years. She would have the dream that he was climbing the steps up to their big long front porch. And when he reached the top, he'd ring the doorbell. When she was coming to the door, she could see his silhouette in the door frame holding his Bible, and he was coming to get her. Like, it freaked me the crap out the first time. I said to my mom when we got in the car, I was like, is she going to die? Is this like him like coming to get her to take her? Like, but she felt so at peace and so at ease that when this dream would happen, like it almost made her happy that it did because she would see him.
He was like, come with me.
Yeah, but she didn't go for like 3 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
he was trying to kidnap her.
Well, you said that's not what you said off air.
Well, you know.
They died like 22 years apart, so he was probably like, this is taking forever. Let's go, woman.
Yeah.
My sweet, sensitive,
Sure.
caring
Finally died
morning
20
show
years
host.
later. Oh, so soon? Thank you so much for finally listening.
I'm only laughing because she lived a very long, wonderful life. She really did. So actually, she probably would laugh too at this.
My grandpa passed last year, a couple months ago. I was napping and my brother was coming over. This is from the text line.
Okay.
In my dream, my grandpa was there and he told me to tell my brother he said hi and to tell my grandma that she is stubborn and don't be afraid to ask for help. He was wearing a green and red shirt with a soda label on it. My brother showed up and was wearing a green and red shirt with Mountain Dew on it. I was floored.
Yeah. Why do you gotta go scary?
Now that's contact.
Okay, it
To
is
me,
contact,
that's
but it's not
contact.
alien scary.
No, but to me, that's real contact.
You need like the ghost theme song, not.
Someone says dreams are considered contact.
Well, of course they are. Yes, I would agree
All right.
with that.
It is Q92. It is 10 minutes after 9. And coming up, I'll look at the forecast for Mark Johnson. Again, Sherridsville Hill of Horror tickets to give away. And we'll be getting a finalist on Facebook, YouTube, or X for Ghost Ride. That's all coming up on Q92. In case you guys are wondering, I did add calls his girlfriend's dad, Daddy David, to random facts about Jake.
Oh, did you? You know what? While you were out, I found out that Jake got left. Where did they leave you?
Kosai.
Yeah, I got left at Kosai as a child.
By your family?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they left the building?
Yes.
No, not the building, but like
Well,
the area I was
area.
at. They said, follow me or I'm going to leave you here. And I didn't hear it. And I was left behind.
his mama wasn't playing.
Did you cry?
I did cry and they had to take me out of the part I was in and take me to like the main lobby. And then they sat me on the counter and asked me a bunch of questions, like what my name was, who I was with, what their names were.
Wait, your family truly did leave you?
Yeah. I had to go to like the security desk and like they like watched me until my mom eventually came back.
They left you.
Yeah.
We'll be right back. To the point where they had to take you to like the front desk and try
Yeah.
to find your family.
Yeah, they had to find my family. It didn't take long that I remember.
Who hit you with the "we're leaving without you" and we're not bluffing, apparently.
I guess I didn't hear it. My mom says she said that, but I was playing with a toy and I was just zoned out and
Right, you were doing.
I did
your
not
own
I did not see that they walked away.
They
As a-
were prepared to live life without you.
thing. I
I
don't.
guess, or maybe she just thought I was with her. I don't know. I was in my own.
Wow. Well, it's on the list now. Calls his girlfriend's dad, Daddy David, and was left at Kosai
Yeah.
by family. Well, at least fun place.
Maybe one led to the other.
You
He
think
got left, and so now he calls his girlfriend and said, Daddy
Yeah.
David.
just don't leave me a
Please
cosign.
don't leave me, Daddy David.
Daddy David, don't leave me a cosign like my real family did. I remember after my grandma passed away, she lived right next to us, and her phone rang, and I answered it. They were like,
I bet you that was jarring.
Is Mary in there? And I said, nope. And they said, you know when she'll be back? I said, nope. And they go, well, do you know where I could find her? And I said, yes, Resurrection Cemetery. And the guy's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I was like, not your problem. You didn't know. I was like, you didn't know. I wasn't mad. I just was like, Resurrection Cemetery is where you can find her. I am so sorry.
There's white noise, there's gray noise, there's, all kinds. Like, we have a sound machine. We get it from Amazon. Our kids have ones even now in their own room. My daughter always falls asleep to the ocean.
I have found a 12-hour YouTube of summer crickets and frogs. Ooh. It is fantastic. And the screen gets dark. That's what happened at the baby video on YouTube I watched. The screen got dark.
Very nice.
It was a very dim screen. Like, you could, honestly, it was barely enough light to, see what you're doing around the bedroom.
That's nice.
You know, a lot of you adults using those as well, huh? Or for your children. See, I was usually a TV just on guy. Put on a movie. I got made fun of because I like to fall. I used to. I'm not allowed now. I like to fall asleep to war movies.
That's like me falling asleep to Cops. Tony can't wrap his mind around it. He's like, I'll walk in the bedroom and you'll be sound asleep. And you'll hear the cops and they'll be like, get down on the ground. It's like, how do you fall asleep to that? I'm like, I don't know.
It's like, who falls asleep to Saving Private Ryan?
Exactly. And they're all like,
I do.
Yeah.
I put on a lot of war movies. I'll put on documentaries of World War II to fall asleep.
Right.
I'm not allowed to watch them no more.
No.
She's a light sleeper.
She
claims that I'm deaf and take the TV too high.
Yeah.
And when you hear explosions and you hear guns, and
yeah,
I can understand that might not, to the normal person, be ideal sleeping conditions to hear the sounds of war at night. So I guess this is funny. But anytime she's in another room or out of town or whatever, I'm like,
crank it.
Like, let's go, World War II, Doc.
Yep.
Night. Well, it's like, and then Blitzkrieg started. All these explosions. And I'm just like, oh,
that's your white noise.
My white noise is war, apparently.
Yeah.
I know. Do you use anything now or you just go to sleep?
Yeah, we have a sound machine.
You actually both use it.
Yeah, it's in our room. We sleep in the same room.
Not all married people do.
I know, but we do.
Jake, what do you do?
I don't do anything.
Just silence?
Just silence.
Lights out?
Lights out, night.
Oh,
I don't know if I could do that.
No.
Even when I lived at home, I had a fan.
Like, literally lights out, no TV, no...
Well, I'll watch my phone. I'll watch YouTube videos or TV on my phone for a little bit. Then I'll go to bed. But I don't keep anything on.
Oof.
The whole time.
Yeah, I don't know if I could do that.
Oof.
Then every creak and every sound, I would be like, oh, what's that?
Oof, I don't know if I could do that. Wow. I would try that on a dare just to see if I could do it. If I can't sleep, I'm always put on a horror movie. Relaxes me, puts me right to sleep.
That's
War
the
movies,
thing.
horror movies, sound machines, nothing.
Cops. I'm telling you.
And nothing.
I'll be dozing off and I'll hear the, what you gone? What you gone? Like, yep, let it roll.
I don't know if I could fall asleep to nothing.
Me either.
To dead silence, dead darkness. I don't know if I could.
Well, Tony likes to read, and I like to keep the TV on. So it's a constant battle. Like weekends, he's cool with me leaving the TV on. During the week, not so much. So then last night I was trying to watch the end of a Dance Moms episode, and he's like, I'm really getting tired of hearing these Dance Moms. Like, can we please turn
Isn't that where
the
Honey
TV
Boo
up?
Boo came from?
Not Honey Boo Boo. JoJo Siwa.
Oh, yeah, she was the dancer.
Not Boo Boo.
What was Honey?
JoJo.
She was a child pageant girl.
Yes.
Q92.
Finally, a little bit of sunshine mixing with clouds during your Wednesday. That should help warm us up to a high near 60 degrees. Overnight, clouds thickening up and on the increase. Our low in the middle 40s. I am Mark J. Weather from News 5.
In case you guys are wondering, I did add calls his girlfriend's dad, Daddy David, to random facts about Jake.
Oh, did you? You know what? While you were out, I found out that Jake got left. Where did they leave you?
Kosai.
Yeah, he got left at Kosai as a child.
By your family?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they left the building?
Yes.
No, not the building, but like the area I was at. They said, "Follow me, or I'm gonna leave you here," and I didn't hear it, and I was left behind.
His mama wasn't playing.
Did you cry?
I did cry, and they had to take me out of the part I was in and take me to like the main lobby, and then they sat me on the counter and asked me a bunch of questions, like what my name was, who I was with, what their names were.
Wait, your family truly did leave you?
Yeah, I had to go to like the security desk, and like they like watched me until my mom eventually came back.
They left you.
Yeah.
We'll be right back. To the point where they had to take you to like the front desk and try to find your family.
Yeah, they had to find my family. It didn't take long that I remember.
Who hit you with the "we're leaving without you" and we're not bluffing, apparently.
I guess I didn't hear it. My mom says she said that, but I was playing with a toy and I was just zoned out, and
Right, you were doing.
I did not see that they walked away.
They were prepared to live life without you.
I guess, or maybe she just thought I was with her. I don't know. I was in my own.
Wow. Well, it's on the list now. Calls his girlfriend's dad, Daddy David, and was left at Kosai.
Yeah.
By family. Well, at least fun place.
Maybe one led to the other.
You
He
think
got left, and so now he calls his girlfriend said Daddy
Yeah.
David.
Just don't leave me at Kosai.
Please don't leave me, Daddy David.
Daddy David, don't leave me at Kosai. Like my real family did. air. Let's pull back the curtain moment here of the show. I passed gas
Christian,
in the studio, and
why are we telling everybody that you were like?
Because I need to say what Jake did. So, and you're thinking, well, that's the story. That's not the story. The story is after the fart. So I did pass gas. Now I explained that. Was I not honest to you? I said, Lauren, what did I say to you?
I don't know if it's going to smell or not. So, just so you know.
Just so you know, I passed gas. And then Jake had his headphones on, and Lauren's like, oh my God, Jake's headphones are on. He doesn't know. And so he's like, what? I missed it. And she said, Christian farted. And on God, the very next thing that Jake does, the second he's told that I farted, I poop you not. I'll stop the music so you can hear my impression. This is what Jake does. He tries to sniff it.
He did. It's true.
He literally tries to inhale my fart.
Nasty.
And at that point, I did not feel bad if it smelled. Because I'm like, well, you went looking.
You did declare that. You're like, well, it's his own fault. If he smells
I mean, if you're gonna,
because he really went in to try and smell it.
He tried to inhale the room. I mean, I don't know what that. Jake, do you like smelling farts?
No, I just wanted to see if I could smell anything. I couldn't.
You sure did. Thought you were gonna pass out.
It was like he couldn't breathe, and he was taking in as much oxygen as possible.
Oh my God, I killed Jake. Someone get Jake some oxygen. Oh, anyway, just thought I'd share that to let you know the human side of us.
Yeah, this is what happens when the mic is off.
Really, and sometimes on. Savage right here on today's hit music. It is Q92 924. And talking up this hour, Bill Hill of 4 tickets featuring the Eagle Elementary and the Knife Hill Terrace. 4 tickets. When you hear the cue to call for that, not to mention another chance to become a finalist for the Ghost Ride. Just go over and like the live video feed of the show and interact with us in the comments. If you do that, we'll select you at the end of the show and hook you up. We're talking off air, actually. We saw about men's and women's underwear.
Yeah, disgusting.
Whose is dirty? Whose is dirty?
Men's.
Survey by Clorox found that nearly 50% of men have no problem wearing clothes, including underwear, many times before washing them.
Oh, wait. Back up. What'd you say?
A survey by Clorox found that nearly 50% of men have no problem wearing clothes, including underwear, many times before washing them. It's not that dudes have something against clean clothes. It's the cleaning of the clothes that's the sticking point. The survey found that when men do the laundry, nearly 50% of them rely on a sniff test to determine whether clothes need washing.
Enough said. I think we knows whose underwear is dirty.
Are
You seriously? Have you ever sniffed your underwear and been like, yeah, they're good?
Have I? Yes. Do I every day? No. I have. Absolutely, I have.
I'm glad you don't every day, but still. Really?
Yes.
I have. Yeah. I mean, I feel like everyone has.
Yeah, I don't
it's
daily, but I have.
Underwear. They're against your most precious part. Why would you just think that they're dirty? Clean them.
Yeah, and you do clean them, but
yeah, but what you want to know?
What you smell like, or if they actually need to go into the washer?
Does it smell like poo-poo, or does it smell like freshness? April fresh. We don't know. We have to find out. It's a journey. We're all on it together.
Keller?
Me personally, I've sniffed. I think if you say you've never sniffed, probably.
Have you ever done this before? Have you ever sniffed? Ew!
Can't hear him.
You guys are so gross. So Keller's I can see him through the studio windows. I can tell. I know he can hear us because of the speaker. He's coming in. He's saying that he's done it as well.
Every guy. Yes. Find me a guy who says I've never sniffed my underwear. I'll find you a liar.
Okay, if anybody's
seriously.
listening right now, that's a dude that has not sniffed their underwear because that is disgusting.
Sniff, snip. Yup, they good. Someone says on the text line.
Keller's in here.
I would still argue that women's are dirtier.
Is this on?
Yeah.
All right. So I've never done it to check and make sure I could wear them. Sometimes your clean laundry and your dirty laundry end up by one another in the laundry room.
You've done it
I've done it to see if these are clean or dirty, not to see if these are okay for me to wear.
For day 2 or 3.
Correct.
Okay.
Just let me clarify.
Okay.
So I have done it before. You'll see socks and you're not sure if they're clean or dirty.
Yeah.
You smell the sock, but I've never smelled the dirty sock and been like,
I'm just like,
oh,
nope.
cool. These aren't too bad. Let me put these on now.
If there's even a question, it goes right back into the hamper and
Yeah.
get something else.
You're like, let's just rewash it.
Yeah.
I've sniffed. Just for sniffing's sake.
I can't with
Hey.
you.
I'm not gonna pretend.
Like what? What for sniffing's sake of what?
I don't know. It doesn't smell bad.
You're just curious.
I had a lot of gas last
You
night. What do
gotta
we got
know.
in there?
Did anything stick in the fabric?
Have I left skid marks before?
I don't want to know.
Of course I have. What man has it? Jake, if you've never had skid marks in your life on a pair of your underwear or bottoms,
Oh, I have.
yeah. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know where you've been
And you're
living.
still gonna go down the road that our underwear is dirtier?
Yes, and I'll tell you why. Because there's other things that you girls have to go through in life, none of which is your fault.
Okay, like once in a
And
great
so
while,
now
you're
you
not
add-
prepared.
Now you add, if not to get graphic, you add some, you know, some of the yellow stuff, some of the brown stuff, and now there's a little bit of the red stuff. So I'm sorry, you got
Ryan is
your
killing himself out
your
there.
pie has a few more ingredients than our pie.
I
I'm just saying.
understand that, but most of the time we're prepared, and
Well-
it doesn't go everywhere.
Wife's underwear looks like MAA octagon for sales. Interesting. Anyway, I just think, again, no fault of your own for women, but I think maybe women's might be if we really got down under a microscope and we're really looking at things. I think it might end up that women's are dirty. Just by natural things of the body.
You guys leak. You guys don't shake it
Oh,
off
that's
enough.
why there's that phrase. You can wiggle, you can jiggle, you can do a little dance. The last 3 drops end up in your pants.
That's so nasty.
It happens. It happens. You turn off a hose. Water your shut off like that? Or is there
Well,
a couple
No.
your garden hose? Never. It just shuts off immediately.
I understand that, but women still pee. You know that, right?
I know.
Like it's not special for you guys to be the only one.
My doctor asked for a urine, stool, and semen samples. I gave him my underwear. Someone said it was
Ew, so disgusting.
Where are we going, people?
I know.
Where are we going? I would say I would think women's is actually dirty. Do I think women do wash them more often than men? I do.
Ladies, where are you at on
Now,
this?
I say this
Seriously.
too. Like I won't wear boxers more than once. You know what I'm
Why
saying?
would you?
Well, in that survey, it said that some guys would. I would.
Even if they're loose and they're not boxer briefs, I know you guys got wedgies.
Now that I wouldn't do, but I'll wear jeans for like a week before I wash.
Twice.
Oh, I'll go till they're dirty.
Twice
Or
and,
smell.
and they go
I
right
do
to
the
wash.
sniff test on my jeans too. I don't
What part
want
do you
Je-
sniff?
Do you wear your jeans once and wash them, Jake, if there's nothing on them?
Sometimes.
You guys at almost
Alright.
mom business laundry.
But I've also like worn the same pair of pants more than once. I've done that.
Is that to say men will purchase women's underwear on the internet, but not the other way around? No, you don't hear a lot of women saying, send me your underwear. Yeah,
No.
that's a one-way street. Yeah. I wonder where that is. What?
Because it's disgusting because of the conversation we're having
All right.
in this very
All
moment.
All right. I'm just saying. So that's my. I'm going to say women's. I have no real scientific stuff to base on. I'm just going by what I explained to you guys. I don't think you explained again why I feel like women. I think women clean theirs more, but I think if we're going by straight what's inside, what's in the box, I think.
That also, by the way, is only for 3 to 5 days a week.
I know, and I said if no
out
fault,
of an entire month.
and I also said multiple times of no fault of your own. It is just life. You know what I mean? We don't have that. That is on your model only. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, pants like jeans. I've tried more of these. Third time.
You wear them at the hospital yesterday?
No, I came home and changed first.
Okay.
I went in. I put on Nike shorts.
Because anytime I go to the doctor's office or any type of doctor's office, whatever I have on goes immediately in the hamper and I'm done just because of germs.
From the hospital.
Yeah.
I think you have less chance getting germs. Everything's sterile there.
Everybody's sick there.
Ah.
You had
Oh,
to sit in
there.
a waiting room at all. You're next to Irene, who's here for cough and cold, and she's yakking everywhere and sneezing everywhere and stick her Kleenex in her shirt sleeve and wiping her nose.
Shirt sleeve. Who the hell does that?
I do. When I'm really
That's
sick.
gross.
If I can't get out of bed very often because I feel so horrible, I'll shove my Kleenex.
I am the guy that'll walk around the house with tissue stuff up his nose.
That does not surprise me in the
When my
least.
nose is stuffed, I'll have it up there. I feel like I get a little bit of comfort out of it, a little bit of
Really?
relief. Yes, I
When
do.
it's stuffed, not when it's running?
I feel like I somehow get a little bit of relief with sticking the old tissue up.
Well, you know what you're going to find when you go to the Bigglesworth Mansion. He's going to be wearing 3-day-old jeans, couple day-old underwear. And,
I told you, underwear
well, that's right.
change every
Okay,
day.
yeah.
Every day. I never wear
He
boxers.
sniffed them to make sure that they are April fresh, and he's got Kleenex hanging out of his nose.
To be honest, I would feel gross wearing boxers more than one day in a row. But jeans, like these jeans,
I'm with you on the underwear more than one day.
I'll wear these probably tomorrow. Well, no, I don't have to wear jeans tomorrow. I have nothing going on. But I'll probably wear them Friday to the game, my football game.
Oh, what about Saturday?
If we go somewhere. Oh, yeah, I'll wear the jeans Saturday. Yeah.
So by that time, you'll have 6 squares on them.
Monday. I didn't wear Monday. Yes, because Monday I had a remote. Tuesday here, Wednesday here. Friday, yeah, it'll be the fifth wear.
Oh, okay.
Do the fifth wear. Maybe I'll switch up my other pair. I got 2 pairs.
Delicious.
I have 2 pairs of jeans. Maybe I'll go with the darker one.
Ooh, it throw us off. Will that be a first wear on the dark one?
No, I wear 'em. I just don't. I just haven't worn this week.
Don't they get like lap lines and like creases behind the knees and stuff?
My jeans?
Yeah.
I don't even know what those things are you just said. Lap lines?
Yeah, like from sitting. Like you get wrinkles in your jeans. He's looking.
I guess.
You don't know.
I don't know. What about socks? I can't wear socks more than once.
Oh,
I can't do that. I feel that's gross too. It's weird because my grosses don't add up.
align.
Yeah, they
right.
don't align. But like, I can't. You can feel when you put on a sock the next day you wore the day before. You can feel.
Oh yeah.
I can't deal with that. I cannot do it. I have 2 teen daughters and 1 teen son. I agree with Christian. Men's boys are cleaner. I'm telling you, we're a little cleaner than you women in the underwear department. Chris, you need to look up the Derm Dude. They have a product called Ball Wash. I use it. It's awesome. Derm Dude? I'll look up Derm Dude. The Ball Wash. I'll check that out.
Have you ever heard the commercials for like manscaping?
Oh, yeah.
It cracks me up where they
They're
talk
awesome.
about like equivalent to a lawnmower.
They claim they won't cut you.
You want to take the chance?
Oh, man. I'd be scared. Blue jean manufacturers tell you not to wash them every time you wear them. I'm just doing what I'm told by Jordache. I don't know what to tell you. If you wear dark jeans too much, they'll fade prematurely.
That is true, but that's why I'm wearing a dark wash jean. I really got to have the right top wash.
I remember growing up as a kid wearing my stonewash jeans.
I had a couple pairs of those.
I had black and blue stonewash jeans in my starter jacket or my chalk line jacket.
You were.
With my Notre Dame or my Chicago Bears chalk line. Who remembers chalk line jacket? Did you ever hear that before just now? No, probably not.
I don't know about chalk line starter for sure. Tony still has it.
Starter,
In fact, my son wore his Miami Hurricane starter jacket to school like all last fall. And he has a Cleveland Browns one too.
Those were the jackets. Back in the day, you could get jumped for that jacket.
Oh, for sure.
Or you could get jumped for wearing Jordans.
Yes.
They would steal your shoes off your feet.
Yes, they would.
And the starter jacket you could also get robbed for.
I remember my parents made up some kind of excuse when I wanted like pumps. They'll steal them off of your feet. I wanted to be like, Mom.
There was a time I wanted pumps. I never got them.
So bad. It was always fun in study hall class. We'd be like,
fun. I just realized, like, my God, how high can I jump if I pump that forever?
I'd be like,
I'll land on the moon.
How tight can I make it on my foot? And then release it.
What technology for the 90s? And then no one's ever done it again.
Well, kind of. I feel like those people that wear those shoes with like an inch of clear air in the sole underneath of them, it's like the pump equivalent.
It was a basketball. It was so cool.
Oh, it was. Mine were pink and purple and
It
white.
was so cool.
My
Now they're
basketball
like,
was hot pink.
Look at this button on the side. I'm like, screw that. Put my basketball back on the tongue of that thing.
Yeah.
Or everyone to see me pumping myself up.
Yeah, British Knights were kind of cool too.
For basketball? I
No,
don't know,
just in general.
Yeah, but you weren't getting jumped for your BK night.
No, your BK ones were fine.
Yeah, you were fine. You could wear those. You could wear your Filas. You were fine. But you wore those pumps at the wrong place.
Or Jordans. Yeah.
That starter jacket might come home shoeless, jacket.
Exactly. And I was the type of girl, you could have looked at me and said that and been like, take them off. I'd be like, okay.
Well, the fair point here. Not only underwear, but women's bathrooms are far worse.
I'll go with you on that. But I think it's because they clean them up so well. That's why their underwear is so clean.
Someone who managed the bar for a short period of time in my 20s. I remember having one of those nights in those bathrooms. I promise you, it was always more gross to go into the women's bathroom than the men's bathroom.
You're not the only one to ever tell me that. I have somebody else that was a friend back in the day that owned a bar very early on and swore that the women's restroom was awful.
I had a lot more like, here we go, when I'd walk into that girls' one at the end of the night than I would the guy.
Yeah.
I knew what I was getting with guy.
To be fair, you guys like stand up and dangle.
Yeah, some of us.
Right.
You know, not everyone dangles. Not everyone's gifted.
Oh.
The world's not full of Jake. I go to pee with Jake. It tells you how cool the water is. Jelly roll. Need a favor. It's Q92. Ghost with Patrick Swayze.
A nice selection.
One of the greatest actors of our time.
I sobbed, man. This movie got me. I mean, got me.
It was good.
Oh, what?
Whoopi Goldberg was great in it, actually.
Yeah, she was.
She was very good in it. Sam Wheat. I remember being scared when those
the crap
ghosts...
you remember, man.
What?
I loved that movie, and I knew his name was Sam, but you remembered his last name.
Sam Wheat. She yelled it when they were asking her who it was. Sam Wheat, and she slammed the door.
Yeah.
Orlando, is there an Orlando here? I'm here. When she had all those ghosts around her.
Yeah.
Remember when those scary ghosts came out of like the sewer? They made those noises and they grabbed the guy and took him to hell.
Well, I was going to say those were demons.
Spoiler alert.
If you haven't seen it yet, I don't feel bad.
Oh, you ruined ghosts for me. Let me see here. After my fiance died in a car accident about 4 years ago,
Aww.
I had a dream reoccurring for about a month of her asking me to come with her because she missed me. Whoa.
Aww.
That's content.
That could make me cry right now.
Go ahead.
No, I'm not kidding. That's so sad.
That sounds like the movie Ghost.
Oh my goodness.
Remember what he told her at the end before he went away forever? What you told Molly?
I will once you say it, but you remember the...
Me and my brother still, to this day, we send each other this text.
Are you serious?
The love inside?
It never dies.
You take it with you.
You're right.
You're right. It with you.
It's true.
I know. That's what Sam Wheat said. My grandpa came to me.
You and your brother trade that text?
We think it's hilarious.
No.
We always say, we'll just, love inside. You take it with you. My grandpa came to me in a dream. It was so real. I could see the pores on his face. All he said.
Did he have big pores?
All he said was, hide in the forest. What? He said, what? I'm so sorry. That is the best text I've read today. Your grandfather
Did you? I know you said, what? But did you?
In a dream and said, quote, hide in the forest.
I think I would for a minute. Because, does he know something I don't?
Oh, that tickled my heart. That was good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Rage Room, when your friend has no kids, husband, lives with her parents, but says she's a life coach and posts videos of how others can improve their lives, Rage Room. Again, 9 dating deal breakers that really aren't. They shouldn't be. he's considerably older or younger than you.
Yeah, I'm okay with
That should not be a huge deal.
I mean, unless we're talking like 16 and 36, then I'd,
Yeah.
But if it's over 18, okay. I mean, I might be like, ooh, that's weird. Like, I don't know.
I'm 6 years older than my fiance.
I'm 5 years younger than Tony. He has a cousin. I don't remember the exact ages. I want to say she was like 32 and he was 51 when they got married. Like, it was a big.
Yeah.
And now he's like in his 60s and she's only in her 40s. I just keep thinking, like,
You know what, those 60s isn't what it was.
it's not, but I keep thinking things change. And I'm still like young and primal, and then things change.
You think you're still young and primal?
Yeah.
In
I
your
still
40s?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, in certain departments. I'm not saying like I'm not talking appearance wise. I'm not talking anything like that, but I
Yeah.
still feel good and
we're
want,
in that part of life where we still feel like we're young and awesome
Right.
and hip, but we're not.
Right, and I acknowledge that.
Yeah.
I know that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I had a full circle moment with my daughter last night. Her Avita bracelets. She was like, my niece has them on, and she's like, I love those bracelets. I'm like, Mary, I have like 7 of them.
Yeah.
You do? I'm like, yeah, because they were popular like a while ago. I just don't wear them anymore. So she, of course, wants them, which is fine. But like, you have those moments where you're like, gosh, I'm old. I'm no longer cool. My
No.
kids do not look at me like I am.
Yeah. Yeah, they never did. Yeah. Not you, everyone. Number 2.
Oh, thanks.
I said not you, everyone.
Yeah.
Myself included. You think my not daughter thinks, oh, man, Christian's awesome?
I think she does.
Yeah. Number 2. Number 2, and I support this one. He's balding.
Yeah, no, that's not a good reason. Some guys
That's a
can
deal.
rock
What?
the crap out of a bald
You know what,
head.
though? I'm going to stick up for people. Listen, we all have. Now, do some people take it too far? They want perfection. Okay. But we all have things and styles that we like or don't like. I don't think that makes you a bad person if you're not attracted to someone who's balding.
Yeah, I mean, it's just personal preference.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't look, if someone's like, man, sorry, man, I don't like guys with big heads. Now, do you ever want to hear that? Of course you want to hear that.
Right.
But just because I'm bald means you have to, I don't know. I don't see that as a big deal.
Right.
We all have, there's hairstyles we like on guys or girls. There's
Tats, no tats.
That's what I'm
Beards,
saying, like,
no beard.
oh, you don't like how I look? Screw you.
Right.
I like you. That's just not my style. I don't know.
Right.
You know what I'm trying to say, and I'm probably not saying it right.
No, I get it. I totally get it.
Okay. Got into bald guys. Okay. You can get a wig. You can go get a hair transplant.
No,
we talked about how bad those transplants are. My God. Number 3, he lives far away from you. I think that maybe should be a little bit. Depending on how far.
I think it really depends on the people.
Happy Halloween.
There is your cue to call. Would you like to win a family 4-pack of tickets to go to the Sheriffsville Hill of Horror featuring the Evil Elementary and Knife Hill Terror Trail? Here's a chance to win a 4-pack right now. 330-450-9292. Caller 10, you're the winner. Glass Animals Heat Waves on Q. All right, next up, keep your cell phone face down during that first date. We understand men don't carry purses, and having to sit down with a hockey puck-sized phone in your pocket is a bit uncomfortable. If it's possible, keep the offending piece of technology out of sight altogether, but if you need to plop it on the table, silence it and put it face down. Even if you're fascinated by her, a light blinking out of the corner of your eye alerting you of an incoming message is distracting. And girls notice when your eyes are bobbling back and forth between your phone and them.
Yeah, I would agree with that. The other reason I would tell you to do that, and I have before when I've been texting friends that I know are on first dates, is just because if you don't have, like, if you have the preview on your screen, I wouldn't want your date to see anything that I was sending. Because we've sent things before, like, is he a total dog? Like, is he super ugly? Is he super nice?
Is he super ugly?
Like, for blind dates, like, I've done it to my sister. You know what I mean? Like, we'll just send, like, Are you alive? Like, did they kill you? Like,
Are you in the woods yet?
right. That would be my reasoning for being like, remember to put your phone face down on the table.
So, are you for putting the phone down? Cell phone
Yeah,
down?
I think that's a
All
good
right.
idea. I think that's just courteous all the way around for whichever reason you're stating.
Someone texts, don't open the door because if you aren't willing to do it every time, you're setting an unrealistic expectation.
That's right. And, you know, that goes for where you take them on dates, too, because we all know that when that honeymoon period's over, there's some things you're not going to be willing to do again. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
So don't be ridiculous.
Yeah. You can buy your own games at Dave & Buster's. I'm not doing it anymore.
No.
I agree, Lauren. The hand on the small of the back is a great way to show you care.
Yes.
Keep the phone in the pocket. Girls think face down means you're hiding something, someone says on the text.
Oh, well, maybe.
Oh, could that be? Next up, keep the question ratio 1-to-1. If she asks you where you're from, answer. And then accept that as an opportunity to reciprocate with a question as well.
Yeah, but just don't be like, where are you from? What's your favorite place to go to dinner? What's yours?
I live in Canton. Where do you live? Oh my God, you live in Canton too? We both live in Canton.
Come up with your own material, your own questions.
So keep the question ratio 1-to-1. It says, don't order just a salad or sake bomb. Taking care of yourself and being healthier is great, but loosen the dietary strings just a little for this occasion. You don't need to eat a bloody steak from a cow you strangled with your bare hands. But turning your nose up at everything remotely unhealthy, then getting a garden salad makes you seem a little square.
I agree, but why a salad and a sake bomb?
I think it's just
Like a
picking
play on
random.
words.
Yeah, they're just picking a random
I was going to say that.
thing.
I mean,
I'm just saying, like, don't order like from this morning.
Canton, Ohio.
All right, Becky. Well, congratulations. You're caller number 10, so you're the winner.
Oh my goodness.
Congratulations, Becky. You scored yourself a 4-pack of tickets to Sharedville Hill of Horror featuring the Evil Elementary and Knife Hill Terror Trail. You can also make reservations for Zombie Paintball. Are you so excited?
Yes, I am.
Awesome. Well, you can make plans to head there on Fridays and Saturdays from 7 to midnight. They'll be open. You can also visit their Facebook page for more information. But Becky, tell everybody who just made your Halloween a little bit more fantastic.
Q92.
There you go. Congratulations, Becky. Enjoy the Hill of Horror.
Right. Sharedville. Yep.
Sharedville Hill of Horror. Very good. All right. Gave that one away. Now it's time for one more giveaway this morning. And this is your 2-minute warning.
Oh my goodness. If you haven't headed over to Facebook, YouTube, or X and given our video live stream a like and maybe drop in and say good morning, you will miss out. This is your last chance to get over there and do that because in about 5 minutes, we are going to announce our very last finalist for the Q92 Ghost Ride for the morning show. So we are going to choose one of you guys who chose to interact with the show. Don't worry, you're going to have more chances with Nicolina, your midday diva, Hello this afternoon, Ryan tonight. So don't panic. But with Christian and I, this is it. So you're going to want to head over to the live stream and give us a like and comment.
Do it right now. Today's hit music. It's Q92. And by the way, you can bring your kids to the Boo Bash with Nicolina, your midday diva, Thursday. That's tomorrow from 5 to 8 at the Play Action Plaza at the Hall of Fame Village. Enjoy fun, safe trick-or-treating with spooky music, games, prizes, pumpkin painting, food trucks, string specials, rides, and more. It's free entry for everybody. We'll see you guys Thursday for the Boo Bash at the Play Action Plaza at the Hall of Fame Village from 5 to 8 with Q92.
Hey, folks, this
Let's go around the room for our rage. I have rage. Quick story, Tyler. Try to be brief. You've heard me talk about how much I love crispy, crunchy chicken, right?
Yes, I have. Nasty chicken.
It is the bomb diggity. I don't
Okay.
think they say that.
Right. No.
It's not sus. I can tell you that.
Mm,
That's
okay.
no cap. A lot of riz in that chicken. A lot of riz in that chicken. So, driving home, being out Saturday, we decided, like, I'm going to get, there's one in Girard. On the way home, I'm going to stop and get crispy, crunchy chicken. I buy it all the time. Big sign on the freeway for it. I was so excited. I haven't had a chance to get it. And Jamie was like, get it. Let's go. You
Treat
wanted
yourself.
You wanted that for a long time. We had a great day together. We were in a great mood. I get it. You wanted that forever. And you haven't got it. But I will get it. I'm telling you, I'm so excited to get crispy, crunchy chicken. I'm like, this is going to be fantastic. I pull in. There's the sign. It's the same sign I've seen at all the other crispy, crunchy chickens. It's way up high. It's right there on the building. It says crispy, crunchy chicken. I'm like, oh my God, let's go. Give me an 8-piece in your JoJo fries, and I'll be gone. I walk in, right? Looks just like every other crispy, crunchy chicken. Has to be one.
It was closed.
Oh no, it was open.
Okay.
Ish.
Understaffed?
Yeah.
Roast chicken?
No. Listen to this. At that crispy, crunchy chicken, the one I pulled into and decided to go to, they don't actually sell pieces of chicken, only chicken fingers. I was already like scared. Like getting the menu like it was going to change before my eyes. Like, come on. And I asked, I go, do you not have pieces of chicken at this crispy crunchy chicken? And the girl was like, no, we don't.
And she wrecked your day and she had no idea.
And then I saw like they had chicken fingers and they had breaded chicken wings. I did my whole side there. I guess I'll have breaded chicken wings. Well, sir, that's going to take like 10, 15 minutes. We don't have any ready right now. So I ordered, I'll take your 10-piece chicken tender. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
And the guy comes out from the back. Yeah, I don't know why she told you we had 10. We don't really have 10 right now. You're going to have to wait for
oh, my Lord.
chicken tenders too. So you don't have, in my head, I'm like, so first you don't have chicken at crispy crunchy chicken.
Right.
Second, what you do have is wings and chicken tenders. But third,
but not really.
But none of them are prepared to sell. Right. Nothing is cooked.
You end up getting chicken or leaving?
I got chicken tenders. I took them home, and they were actually delicious. As well. Question for both of you. Do you guys sleep with socks on?
No, gosh. What do you think I am?
Jay?
Yeah, sometimes.
What?
And then sometimes I'll sleep with one sock on, one sock off.
Oh my gosh. I would not be able to sleep.
I'd have to do one or the other. I don't know if I could do staggered like that. I sleep with socks on.
What?
I can't sleep with cold feet. I can't sleep if
but
my
aren't
feet are
they in
cold.
the covers?
Yeah, but they might be cold. I sleep with socks. 92% of people. No, I'm sorry. 17% of people say they wear socks when they sleep. So I'm in the minority. I'm in the 17%.
The huge minority.
Yeah. I wear them. I feel comfortable.
Do you put clean socks on before you get in bed?
No, whatever socks I had on all day.
Ew.
Oh, sleep socks.
Do you walk outside with your socks on? Like to get the mail?
Who does that? But I'm a slide. But Q92 slides. 57. That's going to do it for us. Before we get out of here, though, time to announce our random winner for someone who checked in on the live video stream of the morning show today on Facebook, YouTube, or X. If you like the video, interact with us in the comments. You could become a finalist for the Q92 Ghost Ride we give away tomorrow. And who do we randomly select today?
Today's stream finalist is Matt Scarborough. Matt Scarborough checked in with us around 9:19, and he's a little upset with Mark Johnson about all this rain talk. So thanks for weighing in on the conversation this morning. You just scored yourself a finalist position for the Q92 Ghost Ride, Matt.
There you go. Remember, today is your final day to become a finalist. Be listening with Nicolina, with Keller this afternoon, and with Ryan at night. We'll be calling the grand prize winner tomorrow. We'll be announcing a brand new contest tomorrow as well. Thank you guys for listening on the radio, streaming at Q92radio.com. If you watched on Facebook, YouTube, or X, thank you very much. We'll be back to do it tomorrow morning with you. Jake, any last words?
Goodbye, and don't forget to sniff your undies.
There you go.
Oh,
I love it.
Jake.
AJR, it's bang. It's Q92.